SportsTownChicago.com. O'Hare, broadcasting live from Sportstown, Chicago. Broadcast home for your Windy City Bulls and Chicago Dogs. We're in a league of our own. Now, here's your SportstownChicago.com update.
It is 2:45. I am Andrew DeBruycker with your SportstownChicago.com update, brought to you by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com. White Sox make a big splash in this year's trade deadline, acquiring veteran starter Luis Castillo from the Mariners to bolster their unproven rotation. Castillo posted a 5.06 ERA through 99 2/3 innings, but the four-time All-Star has a career 3.65 ERA and could be a valuable piece for the Sox. Sox gave up right-handed pitcher Seranthony Dominguez, right fielder Nolan Jones, and catcher Boston Smith in cash in the deal. Sox are also acquired Rockies outfielder Brenton Doyle, Braves catcher Joey Bart, and Mets right-handed pitcher Huascar Brazoban. Sox play the Red Sox tonight in Boston at 6:10 with Davis Martin on the mound versus Patrick Sandoval. Cubs smashed the Dodgers 10-5. Starter Matthew Boyd gave up 4 early runs, but Cubs hitting including 4 home runs powered them to a win. Cubs bolstered their rotation post-game, trading for Blue Jays starting pitcher Kevin Gausman, who is a staple of consistency and has pitched 56 1/3 postseason innings, includes starting Game 2 and Game 6 of last year's World Series versus the Dodgers. Cubs also added starting pitcher Clay Holmes and outfield Tyrone Taylor from the Mets, Braxton Garrett from the Marlins, and relief pitcher Ryan Zephyr-John from the Angels. Cubs continue their series against the Dodgers with Javier Assad on the mound tonight at 7:05 against newly acquired Tarik Skubal. And Bears safety Kobe Bryant will be sidelined for 8 to 10 weeks after injuring his left knee during Monday's practice. Bryant hyperextended his knee and sustained a bone bruise and small fracture, but is not expected to need surgery to recover. Once he left practice, veteran defensive back Cam Lewis shifted to safety when Bears began 11-on-11 drills in their base defense. Lewis had been filling in at nickel corner after Kyler Gordon had a delay in his recovery from a calf injury that has kept him sidelined since the spring. Like Gordon, backup safety Elijah Hicks also began training camp on the physically unable to perform list, which leaves the Bears thin at safety. The other 3 safeties on the Bears roster, Javarius Owens, Skylar Thompson, and Anthony Johnson Jr., have 0 NFL snaps among them. This has been your SportstownChicago.com update, brought to you by the Illinois Media School. If interested in career in media, go to beonair.com.
You've heard the final whistle, you've seen the scoreboard, but the conversation is just getting started. Welcome to the 5th quarter, where we break it all down, analyze every play, and give you the perspective that goes beyond the game.
You have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown.
That first pitch crushing!
Here comes Chris Paul. The lob. Boise State for the win. They hand it off to Johnson. Boise State has won the Torpedoes Festival.
The game might be over, but we're not. Opinions, hot takes, and everything they didn't say on the broadcast. This is the 5th quarter.
Welcome in, everybody, to the 5th quarter. I am Andrew Brooker. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, with me, as always, is my producer, Mr. Adam Slim Schneider, on the 1s and 2s. Mitchell Gilbert's over there as well, and we are in for a great show today. We're going to go over just a whole bunch of stuff. It has been a while since we talked to you guys. Had a whole bunch of stuff come up. I got a little sticky, couldn't necessarily do the show, and the boys had a whole bunch of stuff going on. So we are going to talk all the wonderful trades that have happened in Major League Baseball. I know that I had a hard time keeping up with it the other day. I heard that, if you really want to, check your phone, because breaking news, everybody got traded everywhere, and there's a chance the Tigers might have traded you for prospects. You might have to report. It's just a whole bunch of fun stuff. Cubs making trades, Sox making trades. We're going to check in with Joshua Williams later on a whole bunch of basketball before we pit the newcomer, Mr. Mitchell, here against Josh in some good old-fashioned trivia, as they definitely wanted to go head-to-head here. But I think we start with the first things first. How is everybody? I feel like it's been too long.
It has been too long. Dogs obviously has some precedence, and it's going to be a great show. I'm excited to be back here with the boys. It's going to be a great show.
Excited to be back with the boys. Mitchell, how you feeling, man?
It's a good day.
How was the L?
Yeah.
Oh,
don't get him started on the trains. We'll be here all day.
they were going like pulling 70 on the train today.
There you go.
They thought they were like I know it's on the freeway, but they were feeling like it was the freeway.
Yeah, they're moving, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I think the first thing we talk about is the biggest news coming out of baseball. That is Tarik Skubal is now a Dodger, and you would have thought the world was crumbling to the ground the way that everybody has come to react over this. That I've seen all over Twitter and Tigers fans, and it has just been constant chaos that I've been reading about. I mean, I want to get your guys' first thoughts on the matter. I have my thoughts on the matter. I think you may have heard me yapping to Nick earlier about it, and I can get fired up about it pretty quickly. So I will swing it over to Mitchell first. Mitchell, your thoughts on the Tarik Skubal trade, man?
When did the Dodgers decide to become the New York Yankees? Is my question. Like they literally are now
a while ago.
Yeah, they're like they literally decided, let's get every good player in the MLB and put them on one team, and just have the rest be like beneath them. And that is exactly what the Dodgers just did. Like, Skubal, great player with the Tigers. He's going to do obviously well against the Dodgers.
Yeah, I don't think that's the question at all. Of like, will Tarik Skubal be good for the Dodgers? It's like, it's a back-to-back Cy Young winner. No kidding. Like, he's going to be fine.
Exactly, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, it sucks as a Giants fan, you know, that the Dodgers, the team down in Southern California, has to be good, and that we're not going to get our 9th World Series anytime soon. So, you know, it's hard to see. It's hard to see. I'm very, very upset.
Very upset. Well, I kind of prefaced this to the boys before we started the show. I'm going to make a lot of people that want to hate the Dodgers very upset in this episode, because I love this trade and the Dodgers aren't the problem, but we'll get into that. So first thing that I want to talk about with this trade, I've seen a ton of people be like, oh, this is a fleece. The Tigers don't know what they're doing. So let me introduce you to the gentleman that were traded on the outside of Tarik Skubal. I don't think we need to go down the Tarik Skubal path of back-to-back unanimous Cy Youngs, first since Pedro did it in '99 and 2000. Just one of the best pitchers, if not the best pitcher in baseball right now. 2.79 ERA through 96 and 2/3 innings after coming back after he got some objects removed from his elbow in like a non-invasive surgery. But on the opposite side, we have Zaire Hopes. So Zaire Hopes, a 21-year-old in Double-A right now. He's 3 years ahead of schedule. He has 10 homers in his last 20 games. He is a great power speed prospect, corner outfield. You put him, Max Clark, and oh my goodness, I feel so bad. Oh no. It's gonna space on me, and I'm gonna lose it. Oh, their left fielder. Damn you, Tigers! Oh my, Riley. Oh, Riley Green, left fielder Riley Green. Riley Green, Max Clark, Zaire Hope is a outstanding outfield that you Tigers fans can look forward to for the next year. River Ryan is the other piece in the deal. He's a 28-year-old pitcher. A lot of people were like, "Whoa, 28 and still a prospect," and just slammed the panic button immediately. This is a guy that was drafted out of like UNC, it's a smaller school, so like UNC, like Charlottesville or like something like that. Very
UNC Greensboro.
Yeah, something of the sort where it is not a high level program. He got drafted as a two-way prospect. As a two-way prospect, he got drafted as a hitter mainly. He just started pitching as a 24-year-old, and when he came up and broke through the Dodgers rotation pre-Tommy John in 2024, pitched to a 1.33 ERA, has been absolutely fantastic. Brady Smith's kind of like the throw-in on top of this, and he's a 21-year-old in Single-A. He's got a good fastball, a lead changeup. I think people need to put into perspective that this is 2 months of Tarik Skubal. This is 10 regular season starts. And we'll add on the postseason later, but you're trading for 10 Tarik Skubal regular season starts. So all the people that are like, oh, I would have thought it would have been more than this. They got fleeced, XYZ. This is 2 months. You also have to pay him $10 million, and you get him for 2 months.
Well,
he won't resign.
You also mentioned the agent that he has.
Yes, Scott Boras. So that's kind of what I was hitting at the end there. He won't resign. And Scott Boras is notoriously the go-to free agent, milk everybody for as much money. We're going to have a bidding war 1,000%. So all this talk of like, oh, well, the Dodgers are going to re-sign him. Tarik Skubal won't re-sign with the Dodgers. Not just flat out with an extension. He may in free agency, later, but that's that's not part of the trade package. Like if you're the GM for the Tigers, you're not overly obsessed with the fact that Tarik Skubal might be somewhere else. You might have already been comfortable with that decision in the first place. So I've seen a lot of people get the conspiracy theories of you could just ship them off to the Brewers or the Rays, and it's like, why for a less package? Is it just because the other team's the Dodgers? If I'm a GM, I could care less that I'm making the Dodgers better this year. We're not. I'm actively waving the white flag on this year in trading Tarik Skubal and Casey Mize as well.
And plus, the Tigers aren't even in the same league as the Dodgers.
No, the Tigers are, I believe, 7 games back right now of the AL wild card.
Yeah,
and the AL is not something to be overly excited about that we've kind of shown over.
For
the
White
past
Sox
while.
fans, it's a bit different.
Yeah, but that's where the White Sox are. What 59 wins? They're top of the AL Central. They're firmly solidified in the playoff race versus a team that is 4th in the AL Central and already has an expensive. They're spending over $200 million and top 10 spenders in baseball in the Tigers, and that just haven't turned out well. I think this is a good. Okay, we'll move on to next year.
And the thing that really intrigues me about this trade is that not only did the Dodgers gave up some prospects, but they also have a very deep prospect pool.
Yes, they didn't trade away their top 3 prospects, but people still think it's terrible. I'm just going to put this out there. You don't get many 21-year-olds in AA that absolutely mash. That's just not. It just doesn't happen. Normally, you're 24, 23. It is a little bit more of the mid-20s guys that go ahead and break out. Having a 21-year-old that's doing this well in your system and being able to get rid of him, because look at the current Dodgers outfield right now in Andy Pages and Teoscar Hernandez, and you're not going to magically create space in this outfield. You're pretty logjam.
It's like what I was talking about. I think the last time we were on, you usually look for the AAA guys. I was talking about, because I've scouted AAA, so I'm talking about with the Gwinnett Stripers, for example, Jose Azocar. He was constantly going back and forth between Gwinnett and Atlanta. He was just going across town, constantly,
basically.
But AA, to have a phenom is actually impressive.
Yeah.
But, I'm just curious as to how this is going to develop over time, because it's like what we were talking about with that trade philosophy segment.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. How what are we going to see? Because you're saying Skubal might not stay with LA, but I don't know, because I thought the same thing about Freddie Freeman when he got traded to the Dodgers, but he ended up just staying there.
Well, he only went to the Dodgers because his agent screwed up all the stuff with Atlanta, and then he fired his agent afterwards, and then he stayed with the Dodgers. Sure, yeah. But it was the only reason he went to the Dodgers in the first place. It wasn't off a trade. It was off a signing, was because his agent messed up his negotiations with the Braves in the first place, which is tough. It's really tough, but that's kind of how he ended up there. But I think the big thing is when you have Zaire Hope will probably be up. Next year.
Distractions.
Hello.
We have audience members here.
Audience members here at the fifth quarter. So everybody focus up. Lock in. All right, but Zaire Hope, he is most likely going to be up next year. I would imagine he's probably going to move to AAA soon. And probably play out the rest of his year in AAA, and then probably get to move up at some point next year. And then River Ryan's just made a rehab start. He will most likely pitch for the Tigers soon, before the year is over. Ryan Smith's kind of one that's up in the air. It's single A guy. It's far, kind of far out. You don't want to. You can project that he could be good, but you definitely need to see more. On the Tiger side of things, on the Dodger side of things, I view it as you have 2 months of Tarik Skubal. If you don't capitalize on it, I have no reason to assume he's automatically going back. There's plenty of teams that I think that we've seen that are willing to try to get Tarik Skubal, and I think when it goes to inevitably goes to free agency, that that's going to be a huge conversation. But I view it as 2 months of Tarik Skubal, 10 plus some odd starts, and not including the postseason, and that's kind of what you get. So it's like the Tigers prepping themselves, as I kind of talked about, in like 12 years of team control over two guys that'll be up like probably this year and early next year, and then also 6 years of control on a young, that's skilled right-handed arm that's in the single A is a good blend. I think it's good for both sides.
You know what this trade kind of reminds me of a little bit? Kind of trying to pull a trade from the past year, kind of Randy Johnson going to the Houston Astros back in '98.
Yeah, I would have to look at the opposite side of that for sure. But
I'm not saying like it's the exact same, but I mean we're talking like
yes.
Great players.
So I can actually tell you the last time that two top 100 prospects were traded for somebody, it was the Chicago Cubs giving up Gleyber Torres and one other gentleman I can't remember for Aroldis Chapman before 2016, which won them the World Series. So this does not happen very often that two top 100 guys go, but that is the going rate for 2 months of Tarik Skubal, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. But I do want to spend some time on the Cubs and on the White Sox, as we are sitting here in Chicago. So first thing I wanted to talk about would be the Cubs. The Cubs got exactly what they were looking for pre-trade deadline, which is they need help in the pitching department. They have just been injured and beyond injured. A lot of people will probably see the trade. So the Cubs traded for Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor from the Mets, which was very interesting. So Holmes is a weird, versatile kind of impact addition. You assume he will be a starter, but he has also pitched in the past out of the bullpen. He was fantastic. Early on in the season, had a 2.45 ERA over 9 starts. Before he fractured his fibula, he took a line drive off his leg, which just really sucks. And then he threw 5 1/3 in a rehab outing this weekend. Should be ready to come back fairly soon. The only thing is you kind of part with one of your top prospects in Jefferson Rojas, another 21-year-old in Double-A. He's got 15 homers and 17 steals. He's not a high-level defender, but he is the kind of bat that kind of just makes you want to start him anywhere in the infield or as like a super utility kind of guy. And I think that could be really helpful for the Mets, as they're kind of a team that we knew was headed into like full fire sale. And then they also went and got Kevin Gausman, who's just about as steady as they come. I mean, he's got 180 more innings, pretty consistently reaches 30 to 33 starts out of the 35 that is the max. The Blue Jays didn't have a great defense, and now he has the best defense in baseball kind of behind him, which is going to be interesting. But I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts, Mitchell, on how the Cubs attacked the trade deadline, whether or not they gave up too much in the Gausman deal. They did give up Brett Bateman and Ty Southseen. They're kind of generally in the 10 to 20 range of Cubs prospects. There are more traits that these pair possesses, like Southseen's an undersized right-handed righty-hitting infielder, and Bateman is a left-handed center fielder, and they kind of share some commodities on strength and weaknesses when it comes to offense. Both are good high-contact swingers with speed, but they both kind of have like little to no power and are kind of projects going into it. So just with that in mind, what'd you think about how the Cubs went ahead and got after this?
I think some Cubs fans are disappointed not getting like Skubal or someone like that, but yeah. I don't think they should be too disappointed. They did get some good pitchers out of the trade. I know Clay Holmes being kind of the top dog of that trade in terms of pitches.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you got Tyrone Taylor, outfielder. But I don't think Cubs fans should be too disappointed with the decisions made in the office the other day. I think that they're still a solid team. They're definitely gonna. I think it's very. I'd be shocked if they don't make the playoffs. I think that they're in a good position. I know you're going up against a monster when you're in the National League and you see that LA logo right there.
Yeah.
It's scary. But I think Cubs fans shouldn't panic right now. I think that they should be like, okay, we made it good with what we had on the table for us. Mm-hmm. Let's just go with what we got.
Yeah.
Try to get as far as we can. I know LA is probably going to be out there somewhere in the later part of the season. And look at what they did last night. They beat the Dodgers.
Yeah,
I know it's a regular season
yeah,
game.
but still, like showing that you can.
But I think that they have an opportunity here to just prove it.
Yeah,
and be one of those top teams in the NL Central. So I know you got the Brewers there too, but I don't think the panic button should be pressed for Chicago.
For Chicago, I definitely agree with you. I think that everything that they kind of did over this trade deadline is exactly what they needed for instant, versatile impact additions. Clay Holmes will come up and pitch pretty well for you. Gausman is, like I said, as steady as they come. This is just a guy that realistically exactly what the Cubs need. Innings. They need somebody to come in and eat innings. They DFA'd Jamison Tyone as well recently after he has given up some of the most home runs in the entire league over the course of like 70 some odd innings. And just had been an all-around like penciled in loss almost for them over the past like 2 months, going back into around May. I believe they were like 1-8 or 1-9 during his last 10 starts. So really tough look for them. But I think now you add this explosive offense with a more certified set pitching group in Gausman. You got Clay Holmes now, Cade Horton and Steele and those guys and Edward Cabrera and all that will be missed, but Cabrera will come back and get healthy. Like, you're making it so that there's at least something to stand on while you're kind of recouping and getting ready to push for that final playoff run.
Well, especially with the pitching that they brought in, like both of you have said, this should give the fans some kind of like form of relief. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, we got like a Skubal kind of relief, obviously, but this gives them, like you said, Drew, just more of that the innings that they need, as opposed to just kind of hoping that someone can stay in for the long run during the 9-inning games.
Yeah, because like they have Javier Assad will be on the mound tonight against Tarik Skubal, and that's great and all, but when you're able to go from kind of like a Boyd or Imanaga 1 and then David Peterson, Boyd, Imanaga, Peterson is an okay 3, but with Assad and Colin Ray kind of on the back end. But when you have Gausman and Clay Holmes added into that mix, it can kick that rotation down a lot better. I think with the recent additions they have, it just makes it so much better for the options that you kind of have going into this back half of the season, where you really want starting rotation to kind of be improved as you go along.
Well, you want a healthy pitching rotation. Well, no duh, but going into October, you don't want to be a one and done type of deal.
No, absolutely not.
So it kind of, I'm glad that the Cubs made some moves and kind of said, okay, we need to find a temporary fix, not like a Band-Aid on a gash kind of thing,
but like genuine fixes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then my thought was, when you're looking at the NL Central race, look at the Brewers here, for example. Who did they even pick up?
The Brewers?
If they even picked up anybody.
Give me half of it.
Yeah, but you see my point. You see my point here. Like,
well, I think my point is you don't need to pick anybody up. I think
they're a pretty solid team.
They're still a solid team. I'm not like denying them. I'm just saying that look at the Cubs here. They're only 5.5 games behind, which sounds very little, but that's a lot.
Never mind. They got Dustin May, Jojo Romero, and Anthony Senzatella. I knew that they got Jojo Romero and Dustin May.
I heard about the Dustin May.
Yeah.
One. But I'm saying, like, one thing the Cubs are doing is they're starting to build even closer to closing that gap. It's 5.5 games, still doable, because literally you only have the next team behind them is the Pirates, who are 13 games behind.
And they might have just solved their bullpen issue too. We won't discuss that right now. But shout out the Pirates.
But I mean, the Cubs still have a chance to narrow that gap. Maybe make a late season push here to try to get that division. But I think they're still in a good position. I think Cubs fans should be really happy with how things are going right now.
Yeah.
You're starting to close that gap with the Brewers. I know that's a little bit of an I-94 rivalry thing going on right there. So
as a lot of Cubs fans I know call it, Wrigley North.
Wrigley North. Oh
Yes.
yeah. We moved the Cubs over to Kenosha.
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. As every time they play in Milwaukee, they're like, "Yeah, going up to Wrigley North today," and it's like, you guys really don't like each other, huh?
You mean Miller Park?
Yeah. Oh my God! Don't get me started. We're gonna move into the Chicago White Sox making deals as well.
I do want to make just like kind of a quick point.
Go
This
right
goes
ahead.
for all the teams, but because you do well in the regular season does not translate to playoff success.
Rays. Brewers.
And just because you do well in the playoffs does not mean you will make a long run going to the ALCS or NLCS. And just because you win the NLCS and ALCS
Blue Jays.
does not mean you'll win the
I'm
championship.
just extending what Adam is saying. I'm reading between
It's a domino
the lines.
effect.
I'm reading between the lines for a few people.
Well, no, I agree. I'm gonna just briefly, like, when you look at that AL race, right now, I think whoever wins that American East is going to be the top dog.
Well,
to
yeah,
win the World
it'll
Series.
be Rays or Yankees. Realistically,
What about the Red Sox? Hold on.
I'm not worried about the Red Sox. They may prove me wrong, Red Sox, but I ain't worried.
Well, they did get a catcher.
Yeah, okay, and we will get to that. We're jumping all over the place, and I just want to focus on my White Sox. I just want to focus on my White Sox, man.
Yeah, no, White Sox.
Yeah, let's go to the White Sox.
Yeah, and I say my White Sox as a deep and true fan. But the Chicago White Sox acquired right-handed pitcher Luis Castillo from the Seattle Mariners. They ended up trading Sir Anthony Dominguez, Nolan Jones, and Boston Smith. Sir Anthony Dominguez has pitched to about a 4 ERA through almost 40 innings. He's got 12 saves for the White Sox so far this season. Nolan Jones is kind of a bum. I don't mean to be that guy, but he's a 600 OPS. He's a replacement level outfielder.
Oh, yeah.
Is putting it correctly. The only thing is Boston Smith. Smith is an intriguing prospect. He hit 22 home runs last year in High A before getting promoted to Double A. A younger guy. He's hitting even better in Double A now. He's got an 11.46 OPS and 8 home runs in 22 games. He has power. He draws walks. He strikes out a lot, but he kind of works in deep counts. He might not be a catcher too in the long run. They've had him been playing some outfield a little bit, and he plays shortstop at Wright State beforehand. So kind of an interesting prospect, but I think that's kind of just the sweetener on top of Castillo, because Castillo is a guy that is a career 3.65 ERA, and realistically has been the ace of the Mariners in years past. Just kind of having a rough down year. I'd like to see him kind of level out a little bit and let things get a lot more simpler than this. I actually predicted with my buddy Trevor that they would go ahead and trade for George Kirby, who is another Mariners arm. But I'm assuming that whatever the price was a little too much for Getz. He kind of balked at it. But I'm glad to get Luis Castillo. Nonetheless, it really helps out the rotation. Probably kicks Noah Schultz or Fetty, pick your poison, really, into more of a swingman bullpen type role at the current moment, which I'm very okay with, kind of how that will settle out. But I think it'll probably be a Davis Martin, Sean Bird, probably Castillo 3, and then kick everybody else down the line as it goes on there. I also saw that they got Huascar Brazaban, who I followed this guy for a long time, mainly because this is one of those dudes where it's like, oh, you spent 15 years in Major League Baseball and you figured it out in the last 3. Like, just you did something where it's like all of a sudden now nobody can touch you. He's putting up a 2.61 ERA over 45 appearances for the Mets. High leverage reliever. He is effectively wild, is the best way I can describe him.
Like a wild card-ish?
More of like he throws a 96 mile an hour sinker, which is like impossible to get in the air, but like also his hard stuff is hard to square up. But he also has a hard time keeping it in the zone and can work himself into trouble. So it's kind of like he is effectively wild. Like he pitches really good when it's in the zone, but like if he's wild enough that where it's out of the zone, like he can have some of those downfalls there. And they ended up giving up Zach Franklin and Gabe Davis Gabe Davis is the big name 6'9" righty, fastball touches 100. He's got some injury history, but he's got like a 6 ERA through 18 outings since being drafted last year in the bullpen, or in the minors, I mean. But chances are he'll probably end up in the bullpen. The Sox also traded for Brenton Doyle, who's a platoon partner, I guess, for Tristan Peters, but he actually might be. He's one of the few players who actually might be an upgrade defensively from what Peters is, even as an all-star, rookie that Peters has been. But I am really excited to see what the White Sox did. I feel like they filled out well. I like even trading away from Anthony Dominguez as a high reliever, and then going ahead and getting Brazoban, filling that spot again, adding to our pitching depth, the White Sox pitching rotation, and then also following exactly what we said. Didn't give up high prospects, didn't give up players that we really liked, just kind of worked within the White Sox margins and just really worked it in there. Mitchell, I'm curious. We don't have much time left on this segment, but we can kind of talk about it in a little bit on the end one. What you think about what the White Sox did, how you think it's going to help them, going forward or hurt them, just all around thought process on the White Sox.
Well, I saw ESPN's not very excited about the White Sox trades, but I don't think that's really the problem with the White Sox right now. I think right now they're doing solid and trying to now make that gap wider between them and Cleveland. Adding just maybe one or two guys that could help strengthen that roster is just enough, in my opinion.
That's
to help
exactly enough.
Because whatever gets you to that division title, you're good. Because then you're locking for the playoffs. There's no worry about the wild card spot. So I think the White Sox. I know ESPN, like I said, they're not excited about it, but I think if you're a White Sox fan, you already got what you need.
Yes,
just get that one extra guy. You're good to go.
This season, as is, I will speak for all White Sox fans, is been the gift. This has been more exciting than I thought it was going to be. It's been following a good, competitive, worthy team that I actually want to turn on the TV and watch after years of having just a tough time watching White Sox baseball. But now, kind of watching White Sox baseball, I get very excited. We got a lot of things. Luis Castillo will debut on Thursday, which will be amazing for everybody. I don't think we gave up very much, and I'm kind of just excited to see what kind of goes on for the rest of the trade deadline, or not the rest of the trade deadline, or the rest of the season for the White Sox. But when we come back, we will be talking a whole bunch of stars going into different places right here on the fifth quarter.
He's right there. It's the bottom of the seventh inning. The last chance to order beer. But we didn't come here to drink beer. We came here to win this ball game.
Chicago's so lucky. SportsTownChicago.com.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Pizza at your house and you can get it at the store. Uh-oh, here we go. Chicagoland area. Little Caesars is heating up for the summer. Try our new Crazy Puffs, $3.99. Walk-in or delivery. 7 days a week. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. filled with cheesy mozzarella, pepperoni, pizza sauce, buttery, garlic flavor drizzle, Italian herb and Parmesan seasoning, deep dish Detroit style pizza, $7.99. Super cheesy bread, $5.99. Hot and ready combo, $12.99. And for your daily deals, go to LitCaesars.com. Oh, Little Caesars with our crazy puffs and cheesy dreams, you light up my soul with your pepperoni schemes. With every slice we share, with every moment we did in this piece of love affair, so you didn't hear that just here. You don't want to miss out on these delicious deals. Visit your Chicagoland area Little Caesars today. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Nobody does food better than our friends south of the border. If you're looking for delicious, authentic Mexican food in Chicagoland's backyard, check out the Topos restaurant. Try their quesadillas, burritos, or my favorite, the 3-taco combo with steak and extra chipotle salsa.
Muy caliente.
They even have breakfast for early risers. Topos is the highest rated Mexican restaurant in Naperville on Yelp. Once you try it, you'll understand why. Visit totoposnaperville.com for their menu, special offers, and online ordering on Grubhub. Pickup or delivery. Topos restaurant, open nightly until 8:30, closed on Sundays, located next to the Jewel on Aurora Avenue in Naperville. Experience fresh, homemade Mexican at the Topos restaurant.
I got an affordable family-owned restaurant for you that won't cost you an arm and a leg.
It's Goodies in River Grove. My Goodies order never changes. A Yoros, not a gyro. Smothered in sauce and hot fries on the side for less than $9. If I'm really starved, I'll add a chicken kebab to my order. Looking for more? Try a juicy cheeseburger, Chicago-style hot dogs, or a toasty corned beef meal. I can walk in 7 days a week, dine with my family, or call 708-583-1700. Pick it up and enjoy it at home. Can't stop in? Not a problem. Goodies delivers through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Seamless. Goodies is located at Cumberland, Belmont, River Grove. Goodies bring authentic Greek food to the Chicago.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee, like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than iced frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swap-O-Rama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park in Ulsan, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swap-O-Rama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swap-O-Rama, the first name in flea markets.
Well, it seems like 4 quarters of action just isn't enough because, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the 5th quarter with your host, Andrew DeBruycker.
Welcome back into the 5th quarter. It's Funky Town. Thank you, Adam. All right, we are going to, as I discussed before we went off into break, discuss some stars that are on the move. I know we went over the biggest of them all in Tarik Skubal. We went over the Cubs and the White Sox briefly on the trades that they've made and everything like that. But it wouldn't be a baseball show if I don't get to just poke Mitch a little bit about what the Giants are doing. Mitchell, the Giants, the San Francisco Giants traded away Luis Arias and Caleb Killian, and they went ahead and received Ramon Marquez and Marty Guerre. What's going on?
Let's tank. Well, let's just get rid of everybody. Even get rid of Drew Gilbert. Like, I don't care. Like, just demolish the team, demolish everything. We need to, like, start over.
No relation to Mitchell Gilbert.
Yeah. Drew Gilbert, no relation. Mitchell just wants to be able to buy an official Giants jersey that has Gilbert on the back.
It has my last name, guys.
Yeah. Look.
I'm on the team.
I didn't even have to order this special. They just made it this way. It's like, all right, man. Good for you.
I
Good for Drew Gilbert, I guess.
There's a Gilbert on the Mariners. I almost said Seahawks.
Logan Gilbert. Yes. Logan Gilbert is on the Mariners.
Yeah. But no, I'm fine with getting rid of Arias. I don't know how good have he contributed to the team, to be honest. So,
I mean, he's positioned for a 4th career batting title. He's who he always has been. Like,
yeah, I'm not too excited about him, but
he's leaving. You don't have any reason to.
What was there to be excited about in the first place?
Yes,
I mean, there wasn't anything to be excited about. So I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, bye.
He is baseball's best hitter for average. That's what I would argue.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was like, man.
Like, he's older, and that's why the Giants are moving off him, kind of as Mitchell was saying. They're looking towards the future because the current is not so great for the.
That's more my point. Is like we need the next man up, and yeah, I usually like seniority for sports. I think usually you want to go with the more experienced guys. But in terms of the Giants situation, I hope that they have like a White Sox kind of like awakening.
Please build the young guys.
Yeah, like I want to build up these Drew Gilberts, these other players that are young and up and coming.
Your Bryce Eldridges, people like that.
So I'm hoping that the Giants can like be like the White Sox, turn it around in a couple of years. It doesn't have to be next year. It doesn't have to even be 2 years from now. It could be 3 years from now. But like I'm hoping that the coaching situation first off gets better because the coaching situation is really bad right now in San Francisco.
He's a rookie. Tony Vitello's a rookie,
but
he just came. He's like the first guy to jump from college ball to Major League Baseball.
We're still the third worst team in the MLB.
Like 50 years. Don't put that on him. That's not. He can't control the people that he has to run out there.
But no, it's just like I'm hoping that they can kind of get these new up and coming stars, get people excited. Hey, come to San Francisco. We'll get you that World Series title at some point. And I'm hoping that'll be kind of the path going forward, is to start young.
I hate to be the actually guy, but you're the sixth worst.
It's like, actually, you're doing a little bit better than you are.
Yeah.
But just to kind of give it a little recap, Rise is, for my money, the best hitter for average in baseball. He's a contact live drawing machine. He's staying in the National League, which is interesting. He's positioned for what I would assume is another career batting title. He's exactly what he always has been. He's above average defense at second base. This depends on what fielding metrics you're looking at. And he will provide a completely different look for the Phillies atop the lineup. Older types might prefer him batting second behind Trey Turner. I kind of think he's probably going to be a leadoff. And then Killian, the other guy that you gave up, that the Giants gave up, is a journeyman reliever in the midst of his best season, at least in the majors. He's got 8 saves as kind of like an occasional closer for the Giants. But he helps a top-heavy Phillies bullpen that has low service time and really needs to see middle to high leverage like opportunities down the stretch. So I'm excited to see what he is from there. But on the opposite side, to get you excited about some younger fellows, can I pitch you on some younger fellows?
Oh, go ahead.
So Ramon Marquez is a top 5 Phillies prospect, ranked both by MLB Pipeline and Baseball America. He's a 20-year-old that is enjoying a standout season. He has already jumped up 2 levels. There's talks about the Giants pushing him up to Double-A as well. So he would go from Low-A to High-A to Double-A, all in the span of 1 minor league season. He has a 1.6 ERA throughout all of that. Great fastball combination, great changeup. He's got above average command. He's very low risk. He should be a very viable big league starter. His ceiling is kind of determined by how well he can develop a quantity of breaking pitches right now that his arsenal kind of lacks. But I think there's plenty to be excited on when it comes to Marquez. And then Marty Gayer. Gayer is the exact kind of flyer that you want when you're we'll take a chance on that guy. He's the perfect kind of prospect. His numbers are very fascinating. He's a 6'6" righty. He reaches triple digits on his fastball. He struck out 15.1 batters per 9 over his 54 games as a professional, but he has also walked 8 during that stretch. So he is kind of a Huáscar Brazovan in the way that I talked about him earlier. He's wildly effective. You need him to tone it down a bit more and kind of really lock into his, I would say his command that is kind of giving him that he doesn't necessarily have. But his control has ticked up this season. It's gotten better. So maybe a high-level future bullpen option in San Francisco. So how do you feel about that?
Well, like you said, sometimes you just need that change to get that good fit.
Mm-hmm.
I think, for example, Reyes, I think he's going to actually do well at Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that these young fellas, these guys that are really trying to make it happen, they find their home in San Francisco. And I'm hoping for good things for these guys. I'm pretty happy that we're going with some younger talent that really want to develop and learn from a good coach with Vitello. I know I criticize Vitello, but he's good with the college athletes.
Yes.
But
give him some younger guys to actually teach.
Yes. So I think, like I said, he's not good with these veteran players, at least from what I saw over this half season.
Could it just be these veteran players aren't that good?
And just maybe. Maybe.
Could be.
Could be
There's a little bit. Good chance.
Yeah.
Well, also, you mentioned it right there, too. The key word for these younger players on the San Francisco Giants is development.
Yes.
Now, whether they work out with the rookie head coach, is to be determined going forward.
That's
into
a few years down the line, really.
Exactly. And with a new coach, and I'll quickly mention this. Sometimes you won't get that automatic success that like a lot of fans would want in in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really ugly to make it look better.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of fans use the manager as like a scapegoat too. When it's like, hey, look at the roster. What do you want him to do? Like, are you not going to play Rafael Devers? Are you not going to play Willie Adames? Like, are you not going to play these guys who are hitting so far below their contract value that it's insane? Matt Chapman, defensively has taken a nice hit. I just think that there's lots to be excited about with two young relievers, and you were able to get off of Arias's contract. Killian hasn't really. You're kind of shipping a journeyman reliever for what could be a high leverage arm later in Gayer, and I think that's really exciting for what they have to go in. But I want to talk about a trade that hurts a lot of people's hearts, because anytime that you trade a star or a face of a franchise, trading him to a rival hurts that much more.
Was it the trade we mentioned last
Yes.
segment?
So that would be the Adley Rutschman to the Boston Red Sox trade. The Boston Red Sox received Adley Rutschman and Jake Rogers, doubled up on catchers there, and then also got some cash. And if you're not aware of who Adley Rutschman is, let me just tell you, it was not an exaggeration when he started his major league career to suggest he looked like a potential Hall of Famer. He had a season of 5.4 WAR and then 4.3. He finished top 10 in MVP voting and then 12th in another one of those years. He made All-Star games, in 2024 and 2026, but he's been a little injured. He hasn't quite been the same player. But that said, he's still a crazy good acquisition for the Red Sox team. That is, their catchers have been terrible. And Rutschman has been having his best offensive season since 2023. He's slashing 251, 331, 433. That is with 8 homers and 19 doubles in 67 games. And also something that I think that Red Sox fans should get excited for, he's under control for next year as well. This was a year and a third. That you're roughly trading for Adley Rutschman.
I actually wanted to point something out like that. One's a question, one's more of a statement.
Yeah.
The statement is the fact that I know we've talked about it, the 15 win streak that the Boston Red Sox had
led them to buying Adley Rutschman.
It's crazy. I was going to say that too. Not only did I not think that the Red Sox were not going to make the playoffs, I'm sure everyone here like a month ago was like, oh yeah, they're kind of good.
They're good. They're not going to happen.
But the fact that not only did they win, they added and got Rutschman, that to me just tells you like, you never know what happens.
Any given Sunday, man. Like, you just put the right thing. That's kind of what we were saying. It's like you just put the right things together. Kind of what Mitchell described at the beginning with our Cubs talk is like, you don't need the home run in Tarik Skubal. No. Like, you can just get your floor a little bit better, and consistency will help you win baseball games.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't need the big boom like everybody wanted. You can just make the nice, relaxed move. Granted, I think this is a boom in terms of the Red Sox, but they, like you said, they would never have gotten here if not for a string of some of the best wins since the Cardinals in like 2021.
I believe this was their longest win streak. They almost tied it. Or no, I believe they did tie it since 1946.
Yeah,
I believe that was what it was.
And honestly, I think it is a home run win. And actually, I don't think it's just like a baby step. Pickup. I think this is a big step, adult step, if you will.
Yeah. It's just a regular sized step.
Yeah. So I think it's a good move. I think the Red Sox are definitely putting themselves in good position to make a run, and I think that just adding another piece of that puzzle is Rutschman, and so it's good.
And here's the question that I kind of wanted to add on to that statement that I made earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with Rutschman going to the Red Sox in exchange for some of their prospects,
so that's Anthony Evanson, just for people wondering. Anthony Evanson, Kyson Witherspoon, Andy Azakar, and Carlos Narvaez.
Does he fit? Does Rutschman stay long term after his deal ends in 2020?
We will see. but you would think so. Yes, the thought process would be yes, most likely. But
and there's a reason I did bring up the questions because of Tarik Skubal kind of adding that 1B to it. Because obviously you said the agent and all
like,
that.
Luckily, I'm not aware off the top of my head who Adley Rutschman's agent is. That because if it is Boris, then we probably won't re-sign him, and he'll probably go to free agency. And I know I sound like a broken record when I say that, but that's genuinely how these things go. Like I normally check, who's their agent, and if it says Scott Boris, I go, okay. Probably headed for free agency. Probably not re-signing a team-friendly deal, or it's not exactly his kind of thing. So
that'd be a fun little thing to break.
Yeah. On the Orioles side of who they gave away, just to reiterate, Ianson, Kyson Witherspoon, Andy Azokar, and Carlos Narvaez. So that's two excellent pitching prospects in Ianson and Witherspoon, and a good outfield prospect in Azokar. So with Samuel Basayo on hand, the Orioles have their own replacement for Rutschman to take over regular catching duties. He's not Rutschman behind the plate, but I would argue he's better offensively, and they can be more comfortable with starting him there. But the three players that were acquired was 2nd, 4th, and 5th in the top 10 prospects list post-draft for the Red Sox consensusly. So really shelling out a lot of their kind of higher prospect talent. Evanson was drafted last year at LSU in the 3rd round and has a 1.69 ERA in AA and is holding batters to a 152 batting average. Azokar is hitting 286, 341, 540 in single A as a 19-year-old. And Witherspoon was the 15th overall pick in last year's draft out of Oklahoma. So it's a massive haul for a player who has real name, reputation that I would say exceeds his production within the last 3 years. But he has finally kind of brought it back on this year, and I think it really helped the Orioles kind of convince themselves. And like I said, I think Samuel Basayo is a huge part of this deal. If the Orioles don't have somebody to fall back on, I find it very unlikely that they would go ahead and ship Rutschman off, especially to the Red Sox. I've seen so many Orioles fans that are just depressed now because they're like, dude, I have to play. I gotta watch my team play the Red Sox 16 games, and you just traded basically the king of the castle, the love of our franchise for the past 5-10 years, not 10 years, but the last good 5 years. To the Red Sox, to one of our biggest rivals,
all teams.
Yeah, it's a tough look, but I think that's also a part of the reason why you get such an amazing package from that.
Mm-hmm. And especially with the Red Sox, again, we mentioned it just a little earlier, but I think for the Red Sox, this was just an absolute win for them, especially if they're going to try to make a run. Now, I don't know how deep that will be.
How good that run's going to be, but
that's the biggest question for them. But I think this definitely helps them at least win a series if they do so win. If you get what I'm trying to kind of.
Yeah, I think it pushes pushing your chips in a little bit more.
Although I think the MLB is going to want a Red Sox or a Yankees to go up against the Dodgers.
Yeah, I mean,
it's good. It's good money when it's those teams.
Well, don't forget the Blue Jays, guys.
That's when we start to get into conspiracy theories. We're like, it's all rigged, man. It's all rigged.
Kind of like what Josh was saying earlier before the show started.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. So the last kind of trade I want to discuss on is, of course, oh my God, the New York Yankees. Whoa. Oh my goodness. So the Yankees traded for first base / second baseman Luis Garcia Jr. He doesn't really walk. He's hitting 283. His on base is 313. He's had a crazy power surge this year. He has blasted 18 homers just in June and July. He has 23 home runs, and playing in Yankee Stadium, that's a guy that pulls the ball a lot as a lefty. That's exactly what you want. You want a lefty power bat that can hit it over the short porch, and that's exactly what you need. They gave up a whole bunch of people, including Giovanni Cruz, Jake Bird, Ben Grable, and Jack Sabert. All of them kind of injured. Seibert has reached Double-A. But he hasn't been that great. Bird has been a journeyman reliever for the Yankees, but hasn't been all too great. Grable was an 11th round pick last year out of Indiana as a 5th-year senior. So this is really just kind of what we described earlier, just like shooting across the board and being like, I'll hit on these guys. Like, I'll take my chances, here we go. Mitchell just raised his eyebrows at me because I said I was hitting on guys. Relax, Mitchell. All right. Jeez. Focus up here. Give me your thoughts on the Yankee sting. We got a minute before we have to go to break.
Once again, like I said, it's another step, hopefully in the right direction for the Yankees because they need it. They gotta now come back in the division here against the Rays.
Get a little healthy too.
Yeah,
Judge is still out.
Healthy, so I hope for the Yankees' sake it goes well. Not saying I'm a Yankees fan, but definitely would like to see them back in that prime position once again. And once again, another good step.
Another good step for the Yankees. I'm so sick and tired. So tired. I just have to listen to it. Yankees, Red Sox, they're all doing so well. But when is it our turn? When is it the White Sox turn? Us fans have been struggling for a while. So when we come back, we are going to talk about a whole bunch of other struggles, including the Knicks' struggle in the East, because we're bringing Joshua Williams on to talk NBA trades and everything that happened right here on the Fifth Quarter.
This is your home for sports. This is the best fans in the world.
No better team.
SportsTownChicago.com.
Are you ready for this? Valley View Automotive has all of the hottest SUVs you've been looking for. Enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Now's the time to get yourself to Valley View by car, on foot, or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. You better get here quickly, because this promotion is only going on for 24 hours, and the automobiles are leaving the lot faster than you can say four-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive, a dealership you can depend on.
Hey, I'm Andy Griggs, asking you to help prevent domestic violence. Domestic violence isn't a woman's issue. It hurts all of us. Women are injured and killed every day by their husbands and boyfriends. So it's time for men to take action right now to teach boys that violence against women is wrong, to help prevent abuse before it starts. Call the Family Violence Prevention Fund at 1-800-END-ABUSE to get a free Take Action kit containing tips on what to say to boys. That's 1-800-END-ABUSE. Teach early.
Indeed is the #1 job search user with over 250 million monthly users. Indeed's priority is to help everyone in the job searching process to find a job by uploading 10 new job opportunities every 10 seconds worldwide. With Indeed, you have free access to job searches, resume uploads, and company researches. There are over 10,000 employees at Indeed that pursue to help people find the job they are looking for. They connect with millions of people to new opportunities. Go to Indeed.com and sign up for free and create a resume and let Indeed do the rest to help you on your job search.
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Soxs, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
Back to your home for sports. Here's your SportsTownChicago.com.
It is 3:43. I'm Andrew DeBruycker with your SportsTownChicago.com update, brought to you by the Illinois Media School. If interested in the career in media, go to beonair.com. Los Angeles Dodgers make one of the biggest splashes, strengthening an already loaded pitching staff by acquiring reigning American League Cy Young winner Tarik Skubal. The move immediately reinforces Los Angeles' status as one of the favorites to win the World Series. Red Sox landed one of the deadline's premier position players, acquiring all-star catcher Adley Rutschman and giving Boston another impact bat as they continue their push towards October. Phillies addressed the top of their lineup, adding batting champion Luis Arias, known for his elite contact hitting. Arias gives Philadelphia another dangerous offensive weapon heading into the stretch. And around the NFL, training camps are in full swing. Clubs prepare for the preseason. Coaches evaluate some roster battles. Quarterbacks and new acquisitions work to build chemistry before the exhibition games begin. Across the league, teams are carefully managing player workloads as they try to avoid injuries during camp. NBA offseason continues with attention shifting from free agency to player development. Summer workouts already underway, and organizations are beginning preparations for training camp later this fall. Teams with young rosters are focused on player growth, well, championship contenders continue fine-tuning their lineups for another title run. This has been your SportsTownChicago.com update, brought to you by the Illinois Media School. If interested in a career in media, go to beonair.com.
Hey man, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing all right.
You been watching fifth quarter lately? Fifth quarter. What? I'm sorry.
Next time you say no, I'm gonna kick your ass. This is the fifth quarter.
Welcome into the fifth quarter, where we host a moment of silence for the entire East, as the Philadelphia 76ers have just signed everybody, and nothing really matters here at the fifth quarter. Welcome in. I am your host, Andrew DeBruycker. With me is, as always, Adam the Schlim Schnady Schnader on the ones and twos over there. And in sorry spirits today, we bring on our Knicks fan, Mr. Joshua Williams, who was riding high off of the Knicks championship win until the East just decided that everybody needed to get better this free agency. Josh, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. We're not going to waste any time.
Okay.
LeBron James is a 76er. I didn't get to talk to you about it when it happened. I got a bunch of great voice memos for you that are not appropriate for the show. So what's going on? Give me your thoughts about it, man.
Just like LeBron, Kevin Durant, you can rest today. You can take a breath today. It's no longer, you're no longer the villain in the league.
LeBron is the villain now to you.
LeBron is now the villain in the league. You just that's crazy, bro.
It's like The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, just somehow LeBron returned.
Returned to being a villain.
Return of the Jedi.
Miami.
Yeah.
He was in Miami. Now he's a villain in Philadelphia. Just an older villain. So I guess I don't know. I don't know what to say. I low key don't care, because it's like I still think the Knicks is going back to back.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So,
he said it don't even matter. They're just trying to build up the
It
team.
doesn't matter. They're just being scary, bro. LeBron don't want to be great, bro. It's okay. Go to Philly. Go to Philly. Stack your team, bro. You don't want to be great, bro. If you wanted to be great, you'll be a Knick right now, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
Yeah, you just made Drew.
It's okay, bro. If you want it to be great, you'll be a Knick right now.
Oh man,
I'm not gonna get mad, bro.
That's honestly fantastic.
I'm not gonna say what I want to say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what I really want to say. But,
so besides LeBron James, the 76ers also added Jaylen Brown, Anthony Simmons, and Dean Wade, especially. So kind of just
the
putting
one that
together
scares me is Dean Wade.
Yeah.
Dean Wade scares nobody else.
Putting together the normal LeBron roster, where they're like, Can you shoot the basketball? All right, come on over here. I know. I believe KCP re-signed as well, right?
Yep. He signed.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
I believe he got bought out by Memphis. What, $3.9 million?
Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, I'll just go play with LeBron again." Which honestly,
he wasn't even
he was better than he ever has been. So if I'm KCP, I'm like, hey,
he got a ring.
He had a ring. Anthony Davis decided to actually play basketball.
Well, he got a Mickey Mouse ring. It was 2020.
No. We're not doing this Mickey Mouse ring.
Yeah.
This is one of the greatest rings to ever happen, bro. Fans.
I'm good. I'm
straight
glad
basketball.
I'm glad I'm with Josh on this one. There's a lot of people that discuss 2020 as the Mickey Mouse ring. If it was Mickey Mouse, then why did the 8th seed run everybody's fade in the East that year?
Everyone.
Jimmy Butler and friends ran the entire East into the ground in the middle of the bucket. People want to get upset because look at the players that were scoring. Well, yeah. Something that you don't think about probably is the fact that they're playing in a gym, like back when they were playing in like AAU. They're not playing in a stadium. Depth perception is different. All these different things are different. You don't have the crowd to feed off of. It's some of the most ethical basketball.
It's practice. It's like practice about T.J. Warren. That's why T.J. Warren, T.J. Warren, is one of the greatest basketball players I've ever seen in my life. Jimmy Butler,
Dame was bubble MVP. Like Dame was just out of this world, bro. Like those players didn't even make the playoffs or playing whatever it was back then. Like it didn't matter.
Look, man,
Straight basketball, brother. Straight basketball.
Look, stats don't lie. I will say that. I will admit when I'm wrong. Genuinely, I will not be like, well, actually, in my defense.
He's like, actually, you brought up some fair points.
No, because the thing is, the thing about sports is people have bad takes, but once you do the research and come back, you just I messed up. Easy as that.
And it's real easy to do.
But AD did his thing, bro. Oh my God. I would love, man. That was a great time.
That was a 2020
fantastic
basketball. Good basketball.
Good basketball.
Rough time in life. Great basketball.
You know what? Maybe
home all day. So
Maybe.
Oh God, I guess I gotta watch more sports.
More sports. Yeah.
Maybe I was just looking at it as more like rough time in life.
More 2K. I was like, damn, more 2K.
Yeah, dude. I played so much 2K20.
2K20 was my game, bro. I swear, slashing playmaker, two-way slashing playmaker. I used to hop step everywhere, bro. You would hate me. You would hate me. I'm telling you.
Two-way slashing playmaker. So he was probably his three ball was probably like a 69 to like a 72.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
this man had like silver green machine, and it was I just see Adam's eyes like just shrinking in, and he's like, I don't know what's going on.
Man,
so we're gonna we're gonna talk the Chicago Bulls. I think
I just wanted to say that the 2K IMS game we had, man, that was something else. But sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
That was kind of random. I apologize.
No, I
felt like a fever dream.
That was the worst performance. I had a 2011 LeBron James performance there. It won't happen again.
It won't happen again.
It won't happen.
Okay.
Hey man, I got 2 points. I got 2
It won't
points.
happen again.
Yeah, I announced pretty well.
No, you announced great announcer.
And Adam goes up and he finally gets 2 points.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, I had such a good time with
Tilo, right?
No, it was Ernie, the sports.
Our former sports emphasis.
Yes. Oh, is he not the sports emphasis guy in Chicago anymore?
He's been graduated for a minute now. Because
I thought he was the sports emphasis teacher at Chicago.
He was Ernie? No, he's a student here.
No,
I thought Ernie was
dude. Good Lord.
That
all
Ernie
right.
wasn't even there.
Yeah.
First, we don't even.
First off, that yeah.
He had a kid.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Read through the lines. Not our Ernie. And if I thought our Ernie was a teacher, why? All right. No, I'm not even going to discuss this. We're going to move to the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls.
I think the Bulls
for another day.
I think the Bulls made some great additions over this offseason.
Yeah.
They re-signed Zach Collins, which I was kind of mid about, but Nick Claxton joining for basically free, getting Norm Powell.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Man.
Yeah, literally just sitting around and being like, yeah, we'll take
Norm Powell's pretty good too.
Norm Powell coming off of a all-star year over in Miami. He's going to be fantastic.
44 mil, 22 per year. So
yeah, I mean he's an all-star shooting guard. Like
he can shoot.
He
can hoop.
And the Bulls ain't paying nobody right now.
Right now, right.
Matas is on a rookie deal.
Right.
Giddy's cheap.
I've been hearing. I wouldn't be surprised if Modest is like in the race for most improved next year. I think he can take that leap.
He can really make a leap.
I think he can really make that leap for sure.
Also, it helps that with Norman Powell coming into the mix, it gives them that veteran leadership that some of these young guys need.
Yes,
absolutely.
There's actual people on the court. I can't wait. I'm not. That's not being rude. A lot of people think like. Living around the Chicagoland area, a lot of people think Josh Giddey's a good basketball player. I disagree.
I don't think he's good.
I disagree immensely.
I think he's tall, so he sees the floor better than other people. I think if he was the height of Jalen Brunson, he would be out the league.
Like
generally,
he's a 6'9" guard
who
doesn't rebound overly well. He's not an efficient scorer either. He just look at all the triple doubles. Yeah. Because when 75% of your rebounds are going to Vucevic or Giddey purely because they have nobody larger on the court, yeah, that'll happen. His usage rate was almost 55% at some points throughout the year. That's superstar caliber and beyond. That's purely because the Bulls had no one.
He's not even having 20 a game.
Yeah,
we have that usage rate.
I mean, all in all, I'm just trying to listen and learn as much as I can.
He can't even properly defend. Like he's an all right defender.
I guess I'll ask you, Josh. Then kind of we'll just move to wherever you want to talk about next. What was a signing kind of this offseason that you thought was really good, or one that you kind of scratched your head about, or?
So the one that I thought was like extremely good, I thought like so like I'm gonna go back to the Knicks. Obviously, I thought the Drummond signing was really good. I loved it because it's just like a Mitch replacement. I think the like the signing, I think what the Hawks did is amazing. The trades they made to get like Lou Dort, and they got Andrew Wiggins. They pretty much replaced the players they got.
They re-signed Jack Landale and CJ. They traded for Devin Carter from the Kings, Dort from the Thunder, Ryan Nembhard from the Mavs, and then Aaron Wiggins from the Thunder. And then they traded away Zachary Richer to the Mavs.
That's what I was going to get to. The Richer. That's the one I'm scratching my head about because I don't know how he's going to play alongside Coop. They're both first-round picks. I think he could take this leap to be like a 20 points per game scorer because he's next to Coop. That takes a load off of him. Where Atlanta, he was just pretty much drafted him one to be this guy who just goes gets buckets. He's not the type of guy like the number one option. He just wasn't that guy. Yeah. And then Jalen Johnson next year ended up just blossoming, and Dashin Daniels won DPOI.
Yeah.
And then Nikhil Alexander Walker won Most Improved. So it's like okay, it was weird. So
yeah, it's weird because you want him to be the guy, and everybody else around him became the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so weird. That was just weird.
I got a question for both of you.
Yeah.
We're the NBA and I would say NHL, but NBA season's coming up soon. What, next month and a half, 2 months? I would say October,
right?
October, I believe.
So for both of you guys, maybe you have differing opinions here, but as someone who's trying to more or less get into NBA as well,
right.
What teams in the off season, two each, have improved, and what would I be looking for in these two teams from both of your guys' perspective? Because I want to know like who's improved, who's put in kind of those off season, who had the off season wins, and who have also looked to want to make a deep run.
I feel like this might be.
Is it like two per like conference or
no? Just one? I think you give two and I'll give two. How about that?
All right.
Yeah. Do you kind of get
one? Go ahead and what would be do you have a winner at all or anything that you want? I certainly want to talk about the Washington Wizards if that's the case.
That's the one I was gonna say. I'm thinking like look at them for playing. Like they're gonna be a playing team. They are a player. They could damn near be a playoff team.
Yeah, this is the kind of like coming out party for the Wizards. Like they re-signed Trae Young to a 4-year deal. They traded for DeAndre Ayton and traded for Chris Middleton as well. Then they let Jaden Hardy and D'Angelo Russell walk. But the key here is they also were able to get AJ DeBansa and what Trey Johnson looked like in the summer league. This is a team that is set up phenomenally well because you're gonna have Trey, you have AJ, Alex Sarr, and then Anthony Davis is kind of like a starting four, and Trey Johnson as kind of like a sixth man coming off the bench is going to
light the floor up with threes. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna he's going for like 200 threes. I'm telling you right now, he can shoot. He's one. I was saying this to Pete. I was saying this to Luch, but I was saying this to like a long time ago. I told him, bro, you're gonna be one of the shooters.
After game one of but can Anthony Davis stay healthy? Can Trey stay healthy? Health is the pinnacle to that team. Okay. How healthy they are will determine how well they can kind of move
But their
forward.
lineup though, like, they can run so many lines.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
the different.
What's his name? Keyshawn George.
Yeah.
I didn't even mention him. He's 6'9", and he can do everything on the floor effectively.
So like you could start him at the two, but like you could also start Trey Johnson at the two, and then have George come off the bench, which is crazy. Or you can have AD play the 5 and Sarr play back up big. Like you play double big.
You can have AJ come up right away off the bench and give you like productive minutes. That's a stupid team.
It's a very flexible. It's a flexible team. You can move it around.
So just kind of what I'm getting right now is that you already got a starting 5 with additional like 2 to 3 pieces to just come and be like, all right, you're in. Hey,
and then another team who I have the same thing of like they're going to be a playing team is on the other side of the conference in the West. I got the Jazz doing the same exact thing that the Wizards are going to do, but in the West because I just think like Darren Peterson paired. I think like the pairing with George and Peterson is gonna be great. Plus they still have Larry Martin and they still have Ace Bailey that nobody's talking about. Like he didn't have a great second half.
Absolutely.
Second rookie year campaign.
They re-signed Nurkic.
Nurkic, who's a backup big. He's gonna be backup big because they're gonna start. They're gonna do this lineup, but they're gonna start. They're gonna have Jaren Jackson Jr. be the center, and then Martin be the four. And then you still have Nurkic.
And you still have Mobamba behind.
Who plays defense
behind Nurkic as well.
Besides the song he made, talking about him, he plays defense, and like they have the who comes off the bench. They still have Isaiah Collier, who he averages like 6 assists last year.
Josh Okogie signed with them. Jackson Hayes signed with them. So they have a lot of depth that and younger guys that could develop.
So I got the Jazz. You mean that?
And kind of like my next question for the Jazz in particular,
sure.
We've seen kind of that they struggled a little bit over the last couple of years, but also when it comes to just having a lot of these rookies, a lot of younger guys, and maybe a couple of those players that are veteran presence, will they have that team that struggles that first year will build up toward the future, or you guys think that they'll make a play?
It could certainly be that way, but I think if everything works out, kind of as Josh was saying, they could end up as a play-in with Bailey kind of making a breakout, Darren Peterson being a big part of that.
Okay,
Laurie Markkanen just being the consistent star. I think they definitely can seriously make some noise around the league.
I remember to me, Keontae George was averaging 20 a game. He was averaging 25 a game on nobody talked about him because he played for the Jazz. Like when you play for lower market teams, nobody's gonna mention your name. But the brother was giving you 23, 24.
Shout out Bryce Sensabaugh.
Yeah,
Bryce Sensabaugh coming off the bench.
And he's a shooter. He's shooting 39% for 3, 40 for 3.
He had that one game where he went for damn near 50. He had 43 or whatever it was off the bench.
Off the bench, he can shoot, bro.
So some exciting things.
Can't wait.
It's always intriguing to me, when I ask some of these questions and kind of hearing from what you guys have to say from your perspectives, it's kind of giving me more of a positive spin on teams that have not done well these last few years.
Yeah,
especially
watch out for the Pacers too, because everybody talks about how it's just you understand they made the finals in 2025 and they reconstructed the team for Hallie.
Also did Halliburton. He had to reconstruct his
ACL.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
Okay. Right.
But
So
they added Kelly Oubre and Larry Nance. They literally added dunker spot guys that could that you could shoot.
Absolutely.
It's all gonna play off.
And they lost Turner.
They're gonna play so much high pick and roll, dude. The high pick and roll with Pascal again. It's just
oh my God,
we're just gonna run it over and over and over again.
It's so scary because Pascal can dribble. So you can have him one-on-one with people who just can't guard the one-on-one. There's some defenders who just smaller guys who can't guard the one-on-one, and he does that spin move every time, and you can't stop the spin move. That's why he's just so effective.
And then kind of my last question here, just because I know I've asked a lot. What's a dark horse team for both of you guys?
In terms of what?
Potentially going from near bottom to kind of looking at a play-in spot, potentially maybe the year after.
I think those are kind of the ones that we just discussed. I think in reverse, I'm afraid of what happens to the Pistons this year.
Absolutely. They didn't get necessarily better.
No, this is a 60-game team that watched the rest of the East get better. They didn't necessarily get great. They re-signed Javonte Green and Kevin Huerter, which those are okay. But they lost Tobias Harris. They lost Karis LeVert. They lost Beef Stew, Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah.
They lost Marcus Sasser as well. They recouped with getting John Collins and then Gary Harris and Isaiah Joe and Taurean Prince, all from trades. But I just don't think it's enough, consider when you think about the Heat just got Giannis and the Knicks got better, like we said. The Pacers got a lot better, like we said. So I think there are lots of teams that got better, and I know they won 60 games last year, but I'm not sure that you really made the right moves to continue having the being towards the top of the East. So
just a lot of question marks.
Lots of question marks, and I don't think they answered enough in the offseason. I think there were lots of teams in the East that answered enough questions that, you don't really have a whole lot of problems anymore.
Gotcha.
And the Pistons necessarily didn't really answer as many questions as you see other teams kind of go in towards. I think that's a great kind of stopping point here.
Okay, I'm gonna just say like two things.
Yeah.
Dark horse, for like a better dark horse is the Hawks. A lesser dark horse is the Nuggets. They didn't do nothing. So.
So teams that didn't do nothing probably not going to do well. Teams that did a lot probably going to do well. So I think that's all we have to talk about there. When we come back, it's all SummerSlam and then Offside talks.
I sound a little cocky, but I think we're legends in Chicago. We really are.
SportsTownChicago.com.
We're all looking to save $1 these days, right? Well, Pino's Del Man is the perfect spot for pizza lovers with the $10 and under menu that'll make your taste buds and your wallet happy. Fried chicken sandwiches, just $6. It's so good I had to start working there just to eat it every day. That's not all. Grab 2 large one-topping pizzas with extra cheesy goodness and a 2-liter soda for just $26.30. Plus, order online to get 5% off exclusive deals. Family owned and operated for 30 years. Open 7 days a week and until 1 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Check them out on the corner of North Main and Willoughby. Pino's on Main.
Oh my God, I need some Pookie's crack cake. Pookie's crack cakes.
Yeah, girl. You ain't never heard about the best crack cakes in Chicago.
They're right there in the Bronzeville area, right at 105 East 47th Street.
They're moist, delicious, premium homemade cakes made fresh daily. One bite and you're addicted.
They got the caramel cake, butter pecan praline, and red velvet. Ooh, and don't forget the strawberry lemonade and a chocolate Oreo dream. They're open Wednesday through Saturdays, 11 to 6 p.m. Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays.
Early arrival is highly recommended. First come, first serve. They give out tickets at 10 a.m.
Just mention you heard it right here on Real Girl Talk Radio and you'll get a free butter cookie with your purchase. Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Pookie's Crack Cakes.
Girl, where you going?
I gotta go get my crack cake.
Let's go.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swaparama. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park, and Alpha, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swaparama vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-rama.com. Swaparama, the first name in flea markets.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Get money for that old car sitting in your driveway today. No more insurance payments. No more playing taxi for your friends and your family. More room in your garage with Winning Auto Wrecker. Winning Auto Wrecker comes directly to you and takes that problem car away and off your hands. Call anytime, day or night at 888-555-0910. Or go to winningautorex.com and we will take that junk off your hands in no time. You win, we win with Winning Auto Wreckers.
Hey man, what's going on? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Doing all right. Have you been watching Fifth Quarter lately?
Fifth Quarter. What? I'm sorry.
Next time you say no, I'm gonna kick your ass. This is the Fifth Quarter.
Welcome back into the Fifth Quarter, everybody. I am Andrew DeBruycker. With me, my resident Knicks fan, Joshua Williams, and Adam Slim Schneider,
That threw me off.
who is
so
picking
much.
some odd music choices today. But I think it all works out in the long run. I was like, it started, and I was like, what the heck is this? Like, Adam, what are we doing? Then all of a sudden you hear, and I was like, what is going on?
I just want to point out that I had to play the rejoin twice.
Yeah, because the first time I couldn't hear it.
Because I was like, oh, whoops. And I threw it again. But yeah, that tells you how an interesting music choice.
Yeah. So we are going to have a little bit of a short wrestling talk segment here where me and Josh are going to go over SummerSlam and everything that happened on Monday Night Raw, different things like that, as much as we can get done with. And then we will have Mitchell come on, and Adam has cooked up some wonderful questions all based around college for Mitchell. And for me, I have cooked up 2 new questions for Josh to test his NBA ball knowledge and to really see what goes on there. But Josh, I'll throw it to you, man. You had some things to say about SummerSlam, and I can understand the frustration with it. There was lots I didn't like as well, but the floor is yours,
I'm
my
going to
man.
start with the things I didn't like.
Yeah. We'll start on a bad note.
Baron Corbin winning the United States title. But what are we doing?
If this doesn't result in Trick ending up in the world title picture, something's wrong.
Bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Y'all had him walk through the door, but he had 2 segments in SmackDown, bro, and said, all right, we're going to put the title on him because
you have a specialty belt on Trick now.
Where the belt is so great, it looks so good on Trick. You have Baron Corbin wearing feathers on his... Okay, so like, bro, like, and then you protect the end of days, like it's the 3D, 1D, whatever it is, the 3D or 1D, whatever, it was 3D. Like everything, like it's 3D. They're not Devon, they're not Reverend Devon, they're not even Bubba Ray. They're not even Bubba Ray with the hat backwards. He's none of that. He's Baron Corbin, and you just. Okay. Anyway, I don't like it. That just pissed me off.
I don't like it either. I'm right there with you.
Oh my God.
1 for 1.
One for
hated
one.
that.
Yeah, okay. Next thing that pissed me off. Well, what are they doing? But like with the whole Shield thing. So like, please don't renew it. Don't renew it. Don't renew it. Don't renew it.
This to be the end of it.
End of it. Shut it down. I don't even care if Dean Ambrose comes back. Shut it down.
I don't need to hear a Shield put in front of every move. Oh, it's the Shield bomb. It's the Shield this. It's the Shield that. Oh, Shield. It reminded me.
Echo, India.
Yeah.
Delta.
Yeah. It reminded me of the LA Knight promo where it's like brother. Like, dude, I don't need I don't need to hear that anymore. I don't need to hear it. Yeah. Dude, and
I'm gonna get to LA Knight in a second. Next thing that pissed me off. Everything they're doing with like the Liv situation. Why is she winning? She hasn't defended 100 days, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if Becky Lynch said that on Raw. We get to that. And she beat Io. After she botched her first move, she did it again, and then she just. Oh my God. I'd rather Io win, even if it would have been different for you to win. Just have Liv retain. Doesn't make any sense. I'm sick of it. Another thing that pissed me off: the Bellas turning heel.
Why do we need them heel if Fatal Influences exists? Fatal Influence is already a heel tag team holding the titles. Why do we need to make one of the largest face tag teams in the history of the women's division into a heel? So you have heel versus heel stuff?
Yo. We don't care.
We do not care.
We do not care. And they have a turn on Paige, so they have a Paige and the Bellas here, and our Paige is gonna bring somebody else in, where somebody else returning.
Tatum. It's gonna be Tatum.
It's gonna be Paige and Tatum, and they're gonna just do that.
See, I don't mind that. I don't mind the crazies getting put together. That's pretty fun.
Bro, Brie Bella and Nikki Bella, bro. We don't care. All right. Now let's go back to the next one. Like let's keep it rolling.
What else?
Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
All right. Another thing I did not like about SummerSlam, just like oh my God, just like the entire the Royce Keys thing. I don't care. I don't care. I love Solo. Shout out Solo. Keep your face until keep your face forever.
Yeah. He's cooking.
He's cooking. Well, I did like the entrance that the brother had. That was beautiful. That was great. But the in-ring thing, just bro, like, oh my God, Jey Uso just angers me. He angers me to the core. Jimmy, you can talk, but your wrestling is. Jacob, you carried. I ain't gonna lie, you carried. And LA Knight, oh my God, hugging Solo. we don't need that. Just keep Solo away from LA. Another thing I didn't like.
LA Knight's doing good on his own, and Solo's doing good on his own.
Please don't pair him.
They don't need to do this.
So what happened to Royce Keys on Raw? Let's go. Okay. Another thing I didn't like. I didn't like. What are they like? What are they doing with this whole number one contender thing? Oh, don't get me wrong.
Oh my god.
The KO returning.
Finally, now we get to where I get.
Okay. KO. Congrats. This is the last thing I was talking about because I really don't. Oh no. Oh, matter of fact, we're gonna save that for last. Oba and Brock. All right. So like, let me say something right now. Oba winning was the right decision. I just don't like the ending.
No, and it was done incorrectly.
Incorrectly. What are we doing? Just drop the man on the send him home. And he wants to go on the Pat McAfee show. Yeah. I'm announcing my retirement. We don't care, brother. Brother, we don't care.
Yeah, oh my god. For real. Like, the one thing that I can't stand about it is, and I talked to you about this off air, it doesn't need to be in Hell in a Cell. You did nothing inside the Hell in a Cell that made me go, oh, so that's why it's a Hell in a Cell.
You didn't put him through it.
You didn't put him through the cell. We didn't break the cell.
Any damage done to the cell?
No. We didn't like, we barely really used any foreign objects or anything like that. If all you wanted to do for the final spot was tear open the floor and go ahead and expose the boards, you could have done that in a false count anywhere. You could have done that in anything.
You know the perfect situation that reminds me of? It reminds me of when they tried to do the same thing for Tommaso and Johnny Gargano 2018, but they said no, we're just gonna make it a regular false count anywhere, no unsanctioned match. Make it an unsanctioned match. Why does it need to be Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam? We don't do Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. It's not a common thing. All right.
And correct me if I'm wrong. The last good Hell in a Cell I can remember from SummerSlam
was Undertaker
Shawn. And
brother, I wasn't here.
Or Undertaker Triple H.
Were you here?
Are you talking about like
SummerSlam? So it was June of 1998. Were you here?
Not June 98.
Were you alive?
Were you alive?
Yeah.
Man, I was born.
You weren't alive. We weren't. All right. Finally, okay. Now we're gonna talk about the KO thing. KO thing.
Damn, I'm old.
So KO, bro. Like, just oh my god. I love that he's back, bro. But like, we did all this pushing to break Finn. Like, I don't
Dude, I'm so with him. I saw the message in the chat over this weekend. I was like, oh my god, we're so excited. Finn goes ahead. He wins the number one contender match. He's gonna go against Sammy. It's all gonna be fantastic. This is gonna be so good. Sammy versus Finn.
You're bringing Gunther because he beat the living taillights out of you, and you have a black eye. Oh, let's bring him in the match, and then we're gonna bring him. We don't need. I don't care. Save that for another time, bro. Just have Finn win, so it can be Finn and Punk. Now it's Punk and KO is gonna be a great match, but it should have been Finn.
I got no other notes about that. It should have been Finn. So just to recap, Josh hates a lot of things that are going on, but here's the thing: there's lots of good things that happened at SummerSlam. So we'll take a deep breath. Chad Gable won his first singles title, Intercontinental Championship. That was super awesome. That was so good. Chelsea Green is the interim women's champion. Fantastic. So exciting. Danhausen Money's on a pole match. That was comedic and silly. Like, not bad at all. I liked how they went ahead and gave respect to Nick Aldis, paid out the money to get his interest and everything like that in. There were lots of good things.
Yeah.
There was equally as much bad.
Oh, and one more thing that here's the thing that boils my Okay. Randy Orton. What? You erase him. You erase him from WrestleMania, right? You erase him from WrestleMania, right? Bring him back for SummerSlam. Bring the RKO Scotty Rope. What's the point?
Yeah, we should have had this at Backlash. We should have had this at Backlash months ago, and it would have made sense months ago. And now you're like, yo, you remember that thing that happened 6 months ago? Like, dude, nobody cares. Go back 3 months when we were all like, oh, when Randy coming back? Oh my god, I can't wait.
It's 6 months.
It's too late. It's too late now. There's no point in doing it when it gets to be this late.
All right, now I'm gonna get on Raw. Raw was horrible. All right. So first of all, the first thing.
You don't got long. Just letting you go.
Okay, cool. I'll talk to it at a time. bro. Big Cass coming in with the big bullets. Why Savon Evans go? Yo, WWE, what do you have against Savon Evans? You're gonna have him lose? You're gonna have him lose? Big Cass is a replacement of Rusev. He says a replacement of Bro, he is such a replacement of Rusev. Bro, we're not gonna see Rusev on TV. It's just gonna be Big Cass. Yo, bro, if y'all don't have Savon Evans beat Big Cass,
ban everybody. It's the final talks from here on our Wrestling Talks. Thank you so much, Joshua Williams, for being on. Thank you to Adam and everybody. We will be back here for Offside Talks, and it will be all trivia.
Chicago Sports for sure.
SportsTownChicago.com.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth, new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you say,
Yo, check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the it places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. The house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday, with rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skip. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open to 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel, let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and more.
Hey, man, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing all right. Have you been watching Fifth Quarter late? Hey, man. Hey, man, what's going on?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Doing all right. Have you been watching Fifth Quarter lately?
Fifth Quarter. What? I'm sorry.
Next time you say no, I'm going to kick your ass. This is the Fifth Quarter.
Welcome back, everybody, into the Fifth Quarter. we're sharing cameras if you're on a video. So
this is Offside Talks.
Yeah, this is Offside Talks. So as you can tell, we may have had a little bit of some issues on what exactly has been going on. Mitchell here has to get out of here in like a good 20 minutes, so we're going to try to really wrap this up. I am your host, Andrew DeBruycker. Next to me, my boy Mitchell Gilbert. Across from me, Mr. Adam Schneider. Josh over there, reigning trivia champ right now at this rate, and it wasn't really a question the first time that we did this. No offense, Adam. But
no, that's fair.
Yeah, I think we move right into it. We're going to start with Mitchell's question. Normally, before we do trivia and everything like that, we like to ask our people that are going to do trivia, hey, where's your lane? Mitchell gave us probably the broadest answer anybody's given so far. He just said college. So Adam has concocted, I assume, I saw a bunch of single answer questions there, and we will go ahead and get to those. Adam, I'm going to request at least I'm going to request 3 strikes per question.
3 strikes,
yeah,
okay.
3 strikes. Try to get some pace on this and move things along that way.
Yes.
And go right ahead, man. Kick it right off. And I will lean back a little, give Mitchell a little spotlight here.
All right. We got 5 questions here, but might not get to all of them.
Yeah. Hey.
So we'll start off with an interesting one. Who holds the most passing yards in NCAA football history?
Okay.
Strike 1. No, I'm kidding.
I will allow you to trade a strike for a hint, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, that's smart. I like that.
Yeah, because I was going to say, is it an SEC player?
SEC player.
No.
No.
Big Ten?
No.
Pac-12?
At one time? No.
At one time?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Do you want to trade a strike for a hint?
Yes, hint.
He is a current quarterback somewhere in the NFL.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. Still currently playing in the National Football League.
If you want me to take,
that's a good hint.
It's a very ominous hint.
So he currently plays in the NFL.
Yes. Yeah. Adam's not going to. Adam has. You have got 2 strikes left. Okay, 2 strikes left. If you want to trade him in, Adam can give you hints, but I'm going to reject your questions from here on out.
All right.
You're not going to be weaning them down on me. You just start firing from the hip here.
Okay.
Oh, I got an interesting hint for this one.
Yeah, see, that's the fun part about delegating. Hold on, you keep your mouth shut over there. We're following rules here.
You know the rules, and so do I. Okay. I would say Aaron Rodgers, but he's okay.
Aaron Rodgers, not correct.
Yeah.
Good guess, but not correct.
Don't look over here. I scrolled away, and I'm not scrolling back down.
I didn't see nothing. I saw nothing.
Here in the 5th quarter.
Call him Voldemort. He's not Voldemort.
This is a fun one too.
I knew this answer only because every time that I play Madden franchises, you check like the all-time boards. And you're like,
and you see him,
yeah, and you're like, NCAA college football, and you're like, did I pass him yet?
I did say passing yards.
Yes,
passing yards.
Bum bum bum.
I did ask Mitch these questions beforehand, and he said he didn't. He didn't know, so I put him in there because
I'm trying to think of like all the NFL quarterbacks right now in my head. But it's like
that's.
Should I?
I don't know if that's
not gonna help.
That's not gonna help you.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help you out, bro.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I'll give you a little lifeline. The fact that he's in the NFL is a devious little hint that Adam just gave you there. Because is he in the NFL? Sure. Is he currently starting for one of the 32 teams?
No.
God, he's not a starter.
No, he's
not a starter. I'll even throw you one little hint here. He played for a school that is currently in the Power 4.
Wow, that gets even better.
Yeah, it shrinks it down.
Hey,
it does shrink it down a little bit.
You can remember you are allowed to trade strikes for hints here, Mr.
Well, you got one more strike.
Yeah, I got one more strike.
One more strike. So if you trade the next one, your next guess is that's just going to go in the history books here.
I was gonna say Michael Penix, but yeah.
So the answer is Case Keenum.
Really?
Yes, out of Houston.
Out of Houston.
Shout out my dog Case Keenum.
Man, that was a college Case Keenum, man.
College Case Keenum was a dog.
He was a dog.
Just gonna
Yeah, he was good. He was good at Houston.
Just putting that out there.
All right.
I still forgot he was in the NFL.
Yeah, honestly, that's why I was
He's
like,
the third string.
I'm like, that's
He's the third string.
That's it.
Is he still with the Bills?
It's a devious hint.
Bears. Okay.
Devious little hint right there. Oh, he still plays, and I was like, oh, I'm like, that's cheeky right there. All right, hey, what's the second question for Mr. Mitchell here? 3 strikes once again, Mitchell.
Same rules apply as the first question.
Same rules apply.
Which play? Actually, I'll say we'll move on to a basketball one. Who won the first NCAA men's basketball tournament in 1939?
We were talking about this earlier.
We were, but I didn't give you the answer.
I didn't give you the answer.
Adam was like, I did, but I misled you.
Well, because I guess Houston and UCLA, and they both were incorrect. So
They are not correct.
So I have to think of the list here. I'm gonna.
That won't count as a strike just because we talked about it prior. So
I'll say Kansas.
Kansas.
Okay. Slap Kansas.
Even though Kansas is historically really good.
Well, I'm just thinking because I was like,
think good basketball team. That's what
that's your hint. Okay,
that's my hint.
I will
Don't
give,
think good basketball.
if you're about to get to strike 3, I will give you a hint that would probably help you. Just keep going.
Okay, so 1939. Golly, and it's a team that you would never expect.
No.
That makes it very good.
Like an old a team that was good at basketball in the past in college.
Yes.
Okay, I have a team in mind.
I'll give you. They only have one to date.
That was their only one.
It's their only one.
Yeah,
and it's hilarious. Josh, let me ask you. You're looking at this. Would you expect that?
Nah. I'm gonna be honest. I really wouldn't.
It's crazy though.
If I think about it, it's like damn. You know?
Can you tell me if it's East Coast or West Coast?
Would you want to trade it in for a strike?
Yes.
West Coast.
West Coast.
West Coast. Okay. I'm not gonna see. I'm gonna go with Stanford.
What's the hint?
Give him one final hint here.
Lock in.
Pre-2021 Pac-12.
Oh, okay, so it's a Pac-12 team. It can't be Arizona. Let's see. UCLA. Is it California? Okay.
That was 3 strikes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The answer is University of Oregon.
Okay.
The Ducks. Okay.
I would have guessed. I was like, is it Princeton? Like, how did they? I know.
Well,
they
West Coast would not be Princeton.
But that's
East Coast.
I know, but that was my thought process until we got to there.
Oregon, they recently made a Final Four back in 2016.
No, but we're talking championship overall. So 1939 was technically the first year of the current men's basketball
tournament.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's
do one more.
Let's give him one more here.
All right. We're going to go back to football on this one. This one's a fun one. Which school ended Miami's 58-game home winning streak in 1994?
Yeah, and I when we were talking, I guess either Florida State or Notre Dame, and they were not correct.
I will not count.
I will not accept those as strikes, but I will know that in my heart you've had 2 guesses.
What is it?
So I'm trying to think because they've always been ACC. So I'm trying to think of the ACC for the longest time.
I'll let you off with this little hint. This school is not ACC.
Is it Florida? The Gators. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. At least the guesses are pretty.
I have a hint for you that like low key, like if you think back, like you're gonna get it. Like you're most like you're like 90% gonna get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull Adam just making the noise and make that something I could just press on a button.
They have it on the roadcaster in the other room.
When Adam's like, yeah, PCA not that good of a defender. I don't know, like anything I just disagree with, I'll just be like, no, tell yourself to be wrong.
Adam, I'm gonna have to just. Well, let's pause the show.
Yeah.
All right, you got 2 more strikes.
Dun 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 dun. I want so badly to scroll down and look to try to help it, but I refuse.
I didn't even expect. I wouldn't have guessed this either. This is one of those.
It's another like odd answer.
Yes,
once
it is.
Oh gosh, because the only other option I had in my head was Georgia Tech.
You didn't. You know what? I'll let you slide on that one. You didn't technically say it as an official answer.
I mean, that's
we'll let it slide.
No, we're not letting it slide. We gotta move ahead here.
Oh yeah,
not to be rude to Mitchell.
All right, yeah, no.
All right, so like
Josh is going to try to help you.
Like, think back to remember the question, who holds the most passing yards in, wait, what was it?
Yeah, most passing yards.
The most passing yards in NHL football history, right?
Think back.
NCAA.
Oh my God, yeah. Go back to like the last person you named, and that's the school they played for.
Oh, damn. Josh said, remember what you said. Remember
you played for Houston. That is not the right one.
No.
He said the last.
His last played for that school.
So there's only two answers that are possible.
There's
only two answers that are possible. So I'm going to say the Washington Huskies.
Ding, ding, ding! You got it.
Yeah.
The Huskies ended their winning streak.
Shout out.
I was like, see the Washington Huskies or the Indiana Hoosiers, and I'm like, it can't be the Hoosiers. So
it was Washington.
Yeah.
You got it correct, sir.
That's fantastic. All right, Josh, I cooked up as I love to do some top 10 questions for you.
Right.
I have first. I have the top 10 paid NBA players who have never made the finals. So these are 10 players that have made their most amount of money in NBA history, but have never, ever played in a finals game. The amount of money you have had to make over the course of your NBA career to be on this list is over $300 million without making the finals.
So, like, the first person I'm thinking of is I'm thinking of Anthony Edwards. Is Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards is not on the list. I will just be clear. I am giving you 3 strikes on here.
Okay.
I'll give you 5 since I got 2 questions for you.
Okay, so not all right. So players who've never made the finals and got hella money. All right, so like I gotta go back. Is it like, damn? I got it. So
I'm pretty sure everybody on this list is a current player.
Current player?
Yes.
All right.
Because the money just ramps up year over year over year.
Yeah,
so.
that makes sense. I'm thinking of teams that I could think of like players. I'm thinking of teams that are good but never made the finals. That's what I'm going with it. So that's why I said Timberwolves, and I don't think it's Timberwolves. People who got big checks, overpaid people, like Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal, bang!
Oh, Bradley Beal.
That's solid. That's solid.
He was overly paid. Is Rudy Gobert on the list?
Rudy Gobert is not on the list. 3 more strikes.
Damn. All right. So Bradley Beal, people overly sized contracts.
I saw one. I'm not gonna say the player, but I saw one of those names, and I'm like, oh my god.
Most of the people on this list you can look at and be like,
I already have the hints in my head, but I'm not gonna say them right now.
You're all good.
So Bradley Beal. Damn, it's kind of it's weird.
One of them was like, damn, that's tough.
Yeah.
Well, technically all of them were, but
yeah.
Never made a finals. Okay. Oh my god. It's it's low key difficult because I'm thinking of players who
Yeah, my advice would be older players who have been in the league enough to make a lot of money and have also never won, never made the finals.
Right. That's why I was gonna guess the Westbrooks and the Hardens, and I can't do it because they made finals.
When?
2012.
Thunder.
They made the NBA finals?
Yeah.
Is Russ and Harden on the list?
It's Harden.
The NBA finals.
Yes. 2012 on my life.
They went against the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat on my life. Is that Harden and Russ on the list?
Yeah.
They made the final. Look, dude, that was a good Thunder.
I swear to God.
But you are right. The Oklahoma City Thunder did make the finals in 2012.
They lost.
They lost,
but they were
horribly,
still. They were
but
still
they still made the finals. I was like, wait, Harden and Russ? No, it gave me Harden.
Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant,
and
James Harden, and Serge Ibaka.
I know I'm not tweaking. I'm like, wait, because I was gonna name Harden. I was thinking of players who
So whatever list you came up with was
Russ and Harden.
All right.
I want to hear shit from you, Mitchell, after what I just watched.
Does he deserve the ice bucket?
James Harden and Russell Westbrook. I wonder.
2012, man. That was a good Thunder team too.
Yeah, for sure, good Thunder team.
But they got.
I wonder if I made it since but it wouldn't make sense. All right, well, we're just gonna give Russell Westbrook and James Harden as correct answers for you, and right, I'm gonna ignore the rest of that, and that's on me. Realistically, that's on me.
Okay,
that's on me because when I thought realistically, I forgot that even happened because I was going down the list and I was like, yeah, he ain't make it. Yeah, he ain't make it. He ain't make it.
Oh my God. No. Wait. So is Mike Conley on the list, bro?
No. Now that I'm looking, hold on.
Mike Conley played in 2007.
Now I feel.
I never made the finals. He's not on the list.
I think his list is false.
Now I feel bad because I'm like,
Mike Conley's not on the list.
I'm like,
he got drafted in 2007.
I'm like, have I led my boy down the fucking wrong path here?
No, bro.
Like,
oh Lord, he's been in the league for 20 years.
Like,
what you mean he didn't win that much money? He was an all-star. As a matter of fact, he was all-star one time.
One-time all-star.
And he was, bro, he led the Grizzlies to the 2013 conference run with the
this is the list that I made is top 10 paid NBA players who never won a championship. Okay.
Also, can I just guess I just guess that?
Go right ahead. That is. I wrote. It's not that my list was wrong. It's that I titled it incorrectly and I fed it to you incorrectly. So with the idea that Harden, Westbrook, and Beal have never won a, because I looked at the rest of this list and I was like,
they're all current.
I was like, that's not right either. I was like, oh damn,
they're all current.
Everybody's current on the list.
Okay, so then...
so they have
Luka.
Damn. Luka's not on the list.
Luka's not on the list.
No.
What?
Oh my God.
This is confusing.
Okay.
Bro.
All right. I'll wipe. I'll give you 3 strikes for the rest of this question. Okay. And I'll wipe whatever the heck just happened over the past. Like.
I appreciate it, boss. Thank you. Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Damn, man.
Got 7 answers left. Everybody's still currently playing.
Right.
One of them's retired. Now that I look at it, I'm sorry.
One of them is retired.
I've been leading this. I'm just fucking.
One of them is retired.
Well, I'll give you a clue. He just recently retired.
Yeah.
Bro, so is it this Derrick Rose, bro?
Nah.
I know what it is. I'm not. Do you want me to guess?
I know what it is, but
hold on. We're gonna
it's
check.
Derrick Rose, right?
We're gonna check Adam's ball knowledge.
Chris Paul.
Hey,
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's on the list.
Let's go.
Chris Paul made $404 million over the course of his career. Never won a championship.
He made it to a final once with the Suns.
Never won a championship.
Wait, so but Derrick Rose isn't on the list?
Nope.
He got hurt. Chris Paul, that's going.
He retired and they had his number.
All right, so now I'm going like, no, because like
I know another
name on that list. I hope for win a championship. I'm going players who got drafted like older times.
Yeah, you're good.
08, that draft class. Oh wait, oh no, 09, bro. I mean, technically Blake ain't win them. Like,
do you want me to give you a clue? Can I give him a clue?
I'm not guessing Blake.
He will ask for one. He's the type of gentleman who you just watch him spiral. This man nailed Deron Williams last time after just sitting there and watch him spin for 5 minutes. So he was like, actually, he had a brother, didn't he?
Wait. Paul George.
Paul George, number 2.
Paul George. It like everybody else is currently playing.
Everybody else is currently playing.
All right, so I'm going like 2012.
Can't say much because I helped you with
Dame
the
win no ring.
Dame ain't win no ring.
Damian
Lillard's on there.
I'm thinking of like, okay, so like Dame, like same class because it was like Bradley Beal. No, that's not. It's not. It should be anymore that class. 2013. Obviously, Giannis won. Nah, that's not a good class. 2014. Oh my God, and B got paid. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Joel Embiid did get paid.
B got paid, bro.
3 left.
3 left. All right, so like I'm thinking not anymore. Not anybody from 2014, 2015.
I can't say anything because I work on the updates with you.
You've seen the list.
I've seen the list.
2015. Anybody from that class.
One of them did surprise me though. I will say that.
No, because like I was gonna say.
Yeah, the last one on the list.
I know what it is.
I was putting together a list and I was like, he made $300 million.
And then 2016 class, you got like Ingram, but he didn't get paid that much. Damn. All right, I got a question.
Yep.
The 3 players, are they like, were they drafted past 2014?
Please hold as my ball knowledge is not as good as yours is.
Okay. Ball knowledge loading.
Yeah, ball knowledge loading. I'm good with things like that, but I am not as good with where and when this guy came into the league. This guy number 1 came into the league in 2011
or 11.
He was drafted in 11, but his debut would be 2012.
Yeah.
And the second gentleman, these are older gentlemen. These are older guys.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring. I figured
Like-
I'm going like 2015, 2016. I'm like, nah, that doesn't sound right.
And guy number 2, 2009.
09? Okay.
That was his draft. Okay.
Oh, brother. Oh man, it might be DeRozan, bro.
Yeah, DeMar made $305 million.
It's DeMar. Okay, and then so like 2011, and then what's the other one?
I didn't quite get to that. 2011, and then
He's looking on his phone.
Josh is out here changing music.
Oh, bro, yeah, at least I know.
He wouldn't soil the
The fun of it, like
fun of it.
soiled it. All right.
And both of them 2011 actually.
Yeah. Both of 2011.
Yep.
Oh my God! All right, so like now I really have to do like some crazy thinking.
Yeah, because
NBA math.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I'm going down the list. I have to go in order. All right, so Kyrie went 1. I'm going to notice some players. Kyrie went 1. We're gonna skip past like 2 and 3 because like they didn't matter. 4 was like Vucevic, but like Vucevic, no way Vucevic would be on that list. 5. Who went 5? I don't remember what 5. I know Tobias Harris is on that list, but and then Enos Cancer. Kawhi, obviously he won. Damn. This was a good class too. I'm trying to think of players in the 2011 class. Like, that was a really good class. Jimmy Fredette was part of that class, but he sold his soul. Who else is a part of that 2011 class? Another question. Are they lottery?
I'll give you a clue. You said one of them.
you've stated one of the answers.
You stated
already.
one of the answers.
So it has to be Vucevic.
Vucevic is incorrect.
It's incorrect.
Two strikes remaining.
What? So Tobias Harris?
Tobias Harris.
What?
Tobias Harris has made $300.5 million so far.
Clippers.
There is one gentleman left, and I will tell you that he is not a lottery pick.
Is he still active? The last guy?
Yes. What?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so you're saying by what you're saying he's nice. He's actually like he's nice.
He's gotten paid, that's for sure.
Damn.
We've talked about him on the show already.
Oh yeah. He's not wrong.
Adam's
In the segment? In the basketball segment?
Adam's like, what?
In the basketball segment?
Yes.
In the basketball segment.
Yes. We were giving Adam a history lesson.
Wait, hold on. Because when it comes back to me,
D.
It is double D. Yeah.
because when it comes back, it's gonna say,
What up? That was David Dykstra from Blow the Whistle. Check them out, by the way.
Yes. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, whenever they go on.
2 to 4 normally.
2 to 4 normally. Yep. You can hear him down the hallway.
Oh my god.
I think. Well, we wait for Josh's answer. I think we do have to say goodbye to Mitchell here. I do think he does have to.
Yeah, I do got to run to the.
It's a
Chicago
pleasure.
L.
It's a pleasure having you on the show,
we
Mr.
always love
Mitchell.
having you on, man.
Great to see you, brother.
Good luck at work, by the way.
Good luck at work. Drive safe. All of those things.
I can't drive safe.
He has to go on.
Hey, take the train
L.
safely is still just as accurate. I think
It is the blue line.
Yeah. Careful.
damn, we talked about him.
One more.
We're giving a history lesson, so I'm going down the team that was giving. It was the Wizards, but like I was 81. Trey.
Adam may have called a certain season Mickey Mouse that may have led us to.
Oh my God. Okay, so it's that team. But KCP got drafted in 2012.
You gotta maybe think East.
East.
Yes. Some may call this one of the greatest finals runs by a player in a long, long time. Put the team on his back. Bent over the announcer's table. Just beaten.
No, I know who it is. He was lottery because he was like the 30th.
He was
the
30th overall.
overall pick. It was Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it is Jimmy Butler.
30 overall
Well
pick.
done, Joshua. Well done.
Good
All
stuff.
right. All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
We got about 10 minutes here left for the rest of the trivia questions. I would like Josh, this is the top 10 scorers to never make the finals.
Top 10 scores
Never make the finals.
Never.
And I will tell you, I double checked this question after our last one. You have to have scored over 20,407 points to end up on this list. And you will have never made the finals, which means James Harden and Russell Westbrook obviously aren't here.
Any players? I'm gonna give myself any players current.
There are current. There are no current players on. There's one current player on this list. One current player. Yeah.
Okay. So this player is a bucket getter. This player. Was this player?
It's okay. We'll be done by 5.
Was the player mentioned?
Both players that, because 2 out of the 10 are currently playing. Yeah. Both of them have already been said.
DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan's number 2.
Oh, was this the list from the last?
No.
Think about it, because like you said, like he never made the finals.
But Adam, there is some interesting crossover. I will tell you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can I?
DeRozan, and then the second player.
The player from this list is who I was thinking about. Can I guess one of them? Or is it straight up just only Josh?
DeRozan?
I mean, you can guess one of them, but if you get rid of one of these nice names that I'm looking for him to get, I'm going to be a little heated here. Go ahead.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge is on the list. 20,558 points. That's a nice pull. Good pull.
I appreciate it.
It's a good pull.
I appreciate that. Okay, so it's like that.
Yeah, you need. I'm gonna let you know. You need some old boys that score some points. Like not old, but like LaMarcus Aldridge is like the right.
Hold on. Dominique Wilkins never made no finals.
Dominique Wilkins is number 3.
Yeah. Dominique Wilkins ain't made no finals, boy. Hold on, let's keep going. Them boys in Cleveland, it might be. Well, I think it was. No way. It's Mark Price and like Craig Elo. No, it's like can't be Mark Price.
Nah. Neither. No. I'm just gonna let you run for this one. You're more on a time limit here than anything. You got 9 minutes realistically.
Okay, so I gotta shoot.
Yeah.
Right.
Just push shots up.
I gotta shoot. I'm thinking of players who played against Jordan and just got cooked and just never got to that hump. Actually, no, because they all ended up making the finals. No, they ended up making the finals. Bucks. Sidney Moncrief.
Sidney Moncrief's not here.
Oh my god. 80s players. I'm gonna just shoot him. Alex English.
Bang.
Number 1?
That is number 5. Alex English scored 25,613 points. He was nice.
Adrian Dantley.
Adrian Dantley's not here, but he just missed. I will tell you that.
Come on, brother, make the list. Damn. Not Adrian Dantley. What's the other? What is it? What's his name? Bob Lanier. Whatever his name.
Nope.
No.
Bro said Lanyard.
Artis Gilmore.
Artis Gilmore's not here.
George Griffin.
George Griffin is here. Bang.
70. I'm thinking 70 players, 80 players, and I'm trying to think of 90s players, early 90s players. Like who got? Oh my God. Oh no, they made the finals. Jazz made the finals. Trailblazers made the finals. I'm trying to think of that 90s. Okay, that 90s era that made the finals. Suns made the finals. Eastern team. Orlando made the final. They made the finals. Oh my God, I was gonna guess like Penny, bro, but he made the finals. Damn.
I'm gonna let you know. Basically everybody on this list. There's one guy I would consider a 90s guy. There's one guy that mainly played in he played like 60s to early 70s.
Yeah.
And then everybody else probably I would consider 2000s.
Vince Carter.
Bang. That's number 4.
Tracy made the finals with the Spurs.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's so good. It'd be so good. The White made the finals. Some different players. Deron Williams.
Nope.
Never made the finals. Okay. Never made the finals.
Never made it.
Wait, did he with the Cleveland? I don't know. I doubt it. I think he was. I think he left before that. I don't. It doesn't matter. Like I'm trying to think of players like
era. Mostly, you said what? 2000.
I said
right.
mostly. I said there's there's 3 guys that are mainly 2000s guys, and then the guy that played like in the 60s to like mid 70s.
Elgin Baylor?
No,
because they made the finals. Lakers made the finals.
Lakers made the finals.
Lakers and no, I was gonna say Bob Pettit, but he won one.
Oh no, I kept thinking who.
I was trying to think of that era.
This was
Oscar Robinson.
This was a fun.
No,
list to
he
put
won
together.
one in '71.
Yeah.
If he didn't win that one, oh my god, he would be so perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Because he did. It was his first finals and he made it. Oh, he won it. Bro, like I'm cooked. 2000s, bro. I'm trying to think of like that era. Nash
won. Nash made it to the finals with the Suns.
The Suns?
Yeah.
The Suns made the finals?
Wait, are you talking about Steve Nash?
Yeah.
No,
Steve Nash.
He never made the finals.
Okay.
He made the conference final.
But I'm okay. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look his name up real quick. And
I think he made the finals.
And I'm gonna let you know right now, if he doesn't have more than 20,000 points, he can kick rocks.
He probably don't. He was a really like high efficient playmaker.
Because Steve Nash went to the Lakers at the end of his career.
Can I get totals, please? Can I get totals? Hello?
And he went back to the Suns for a little bit, but they weren't even good. They had like Eric Bledsoe and wasn't gonna win that.
Totals?
Yeah, because
totals. Steve Nash has 17,387.
He has way more assists.
He doesn't have. He's 3,000 points off.
He has way more assists. Damn. I'm trying to think of players like sneakily good players. Antoine Jameson.
I don't know why, but Amari Stoudemire went through my mind.
Yes,
that's a good pull, but it is not. He's not.
That's what because I think of the South. Like yes, that's like a great pull. Richard Jefferson.
Richard Jefferson. Not.
No, they're not good enough to make 20,000 points. What am I talking about? I mean, they were cooking in the 2000s, bro. Damn, bro. Thinking of the Timberwolves because like KG won a championship. I'm thinking of I gotta go to East Team Philly. AI made a finals. They made finals. Yeah, all of them made finals. Bucks. Ray Allen won a championship. Bro, that'd have been so good. Ray Allen won a championship. I gotta go Clippers 2000s. Elton Brand.
Nope.
Damn it. Clippers. Bob McAdoo.
Dominique Wilkinson?
I already said
he was
that.
already.
Oh, you already said that.
Atlanta.
Josh is so like in tune because he's like he already guessed Moncrief, and Moncrief played like 43 playoff games, but never made the finals. Like he's just in that area where like he is clearly in the right idea.
I'm just not naming the right player. I gotta think of the team. Like I'm thinking because they had to make the playoffs.
That's a key point to this. He had to be good enough to make the playoffs.
Are they most or Eastern teams? Is it mostly Eastern players? I have 3 minutes.
East. I remember this guy mainly with the East, but I'll check.
Eastern guy.
I'll check. I believe 3 of them are East guys out of the 5.
Oh my God, Bulls during that time period. No, Heat. Wade won a championship. They won championships in that time period. Hawks. They won championships in the 2000s. Not 2000s, but they were decent. Oh my God, Joe Johnson.
Yes.
Let's go.
Joe Johnson's number 10.
Is there more players from that time?
Yeah, like from around that area, like early 2000s.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like from the Hawks. Or is it just
2 minutes?
No, not from the Hawks.
Okay, from that time period. East. Pistons. Charlie Bullets won it. They all won championships. No, they won the championship 2004. Oh my God.
I'm gonna let you know right now. If one of these gentlemen stays on this board, you're gonna be kicking yourself at the end of this.
Like, is the player you're talking about in the 80s? That player?
No. Like if you don't get that guy, that like meh. But the last 2 guys, both of them 2000s to one of them is current. One of them still one of the current guys.
Oh, I forgot about the current guys. Who never made the finals. And we already mentioned.
We mentioned him already.
Yes, because he was paid.
Yes, he is on the other list.
Oh, Tobias Harris.
No.
No, it's not Tobias Harris. Hell no.
You think Tobias Harris got 20,000
Hell no,
career
Bradley
points?
Beal. Oh, no. Sorry.
It's not Bradley Beal.
It's not Bradley Beal?
I don't know why the hell I thought that. My bad.
Oh, my God. No, bro. Wait.
We're talking the past.
Are they currently in the West?
Yes. You make me think sometimes on here when I'm not prepared to.
Is he currently in the West? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, they're in the West.
Yeah. 2011 draft, right?
Not this guy, I don't believe.
Okay, what draft is he? Because I'm thinking 2011. That's why I was thinking this. Okay.
You
Draft
got
is
20 seconds.
Oh, my God. I'm cooked.
This
I just want to get that player.
This guy 2012 draft.
Dame.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, okay, cool,
Dame is
cool,
correct.
cool.
So there's the number one answer that I will that is still on the board.
Not Charles Barkley.
He scored 28,289
in the 2000s.
And he mainly, I would imagine him as a 2000s basketball player.
Drafted in the 90s.
Not drafted in the 90s. Drafted early 2000s. 2003 to be exact, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the LeBron draft?
Brother. Oh my God, it's Melo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Carmelo Anthony.
All right, what's the last? The last one is the 70 guy.
The last one is the 60s, 70s guy. That is Walt Bellamy. Walt Bellamy was the last one on the
Played
list.
for like the Bullets.
Yeah, it's old Washington. It was a great run from Josh there. Thank you so much to everybody tuning in out of the fifth quarter. Subscribe to Sports Town Chicago on YouTube for all the people watching. Slam the like button, the subscribe button, all that fun stuff. Everybody's socials that has been on the show is in the description. Follow us on Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for listening. And clearly, Josh is still reigning champion of trivia.
Come on, man.
Obviously.
Bring me some Kanye. Bring me some Kanye. I'm here.
2-0, Josh. You're 2-0.
And thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Andrew Brooker, and this has been the fifth quarter.